You're right on Life in the Philippines, love chain nation, BobbieD. One nation under rule, one love.
Hello, my friend. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talamban Cebu Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Hey, today I want to talk about life in the Philippines, relationship tips, American, scammed and jammed. In the Philippines, yeah, man. American, scammed and jammed in the Philippines. Yeah. I'm playing with you today now. Life, baby. It happens. Yeah, every day somebody gets scammed. Every day somebody gets jammed. Every day somebody gets in a slam. I'm gonna show you today. I'm gonna show you. I can show you better than I can throw you. You think this is a game out here? Huh? Do you actually think this is a game where people just go, yeah, we have some fun? Nah, this is real. People get hurt. Their feelings get hurt. Sometimes they get bodily hurt when they messed up with a scammer, flim flammer, jammer, Filipina. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I got a case today of a man who got jacked up from the neck up. Jacked up from the floor up to the neck up. George is his name. Yeah, his name is George, like George Jefferson, but he ain't no Jefferson because he ain't moving up like George and Weezy. He moving down to the ground. He in the slammer. He in the po jail cell. Filipina jail cell. Behind bars. And you know, I want to get out. I want to get out. I want to get out. Yeah. Be thankful that you're not in his place today. Okay? I'm going to show you. This is real life, real talk, real life, things that happen to people that take these Filipinos for granted. Think that they ain't about nothing. And think that they can get over them. If she just yelled, she yelled like that. Next thing you know, you in a slam. And this is serious. So I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to show you real life. I guess you could call it drama, but it's real. It's real drama. This happened to an individual, American citizen, just like many of you are Americans. They think they know it all. That they got deep pockets, and so they can make people jump when they say jump. And tables will turn. This is what happens to you people out there that think you know it all. You the be all end all. You said there ain't nothing to me. Yeah, right. Filipinos are very, very deceptive. Many of them are very, very tricky. They will play your game, feed your ego, and make you think who you are, who you want to be in your mind. They make you think that you are who you want to be, but they know that you're not. All along, they're reeling you in. Reeling you in. Slowly, surely, for the kill. What's the kill about? The kill is to get your mark right. Everything you own, put it in their name. Then you think you're still playing the game. No, fine. That's what they do. Some of them, not all of them, but you find a lot of them do, especially when you're dating online. My job is to keep you informed and aware of the things that happen to people in life that are gullible, that don't think right. They think with the little head versus the big head. And next thing you know, they're in jail with Fred. Okay? So let's talk about what we talked about yesterday, man. Then we're going to go on with this. Okay? I had a great conversation yesterday. Great topic. We talked about this right here. And it sort of lines up with what we're talking about today. Young and dumb. Remember we talked about immature people? How Filipinos are immature, how to tell they're immature. I gave you 5 things to show how they were immature. I don't know what's happening. Okay, it's coming up. My system's slow today. My picture finally came up on my screen. I'm young and dumb. Remember that yesterday, y'all guys? We talked about that. How Filipinos are so immature, but they know how to feed your ego and get everything they want from you. You know, and they fool you like they are mature. They still got a childish mind. They got a good, strong, hot body, and that's what attracts the eyes. You know. And then next thing you know, they got everything you had. You had nothing. They got you all your retirement account. You know, all that money. And you sitting there, yo, why she do me like that? Why she do me like one of them old men that don't know what's going on? Why she do me like that? Why? Yeah, because you old and foolish. I'm sorry, man. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It's okay to be old. Everybody gets old. But it's not okay to be old and foolish, old man. You can be old all you want, because everybody's old, truth be told. One more day makes you older, right? But it's not okay to be foolish and old. Because foolish people don't get too far in life. They get jacked up, slammed up, jammed up, and that's what we're going to look at today. Somebody that was foolish, older man, went with a younger Filipino, and they scammed him to the limits. It's not a pretty situation. It is not a pretty situation. You riding high in April and shot down in May. That's what happened to him. He was doing all right. I'm feeling all right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Got big good vibration. Good vibration. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Where you at right now? Because you don't think with this and you think with that down there. And now you paying the price for your malfunction of your junction. Mm-hmm. Malfunction of your thinking. Your stinking thinking leaves you in a slam. And a little young girl, little Filipina, little Filipina. Yeah, she did it to you. So I'm telling you, man, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying all this? Do not take the Filipino for granted. Yeah, they small, some tiny little women, you know. They sweet, they look adorable like a little baby doll. Little baby doll. Let's put a hold that little baby doll in it. But behind all of that baby doll image, behind all of that sweet, young and tender image, is a crocodile woman getting ready to eat you up if you let her. Now, again, caveat, not all of them like that. You have to distinguish between those that are and those that are not like that. Okay? And this person didn't distinguish it. If he did, he didn't do a good job. Okay? This whole purpose of my channel, man, to inspire you, to inform you, and to educate you on things of this life. The Philippines will motivate you everything so you can get along better in your life. Not get down and worse than where you are right now. Not to fall prey to somebody's evil scheme, jack you up, slam you up, bam you up, put you in a jail cell. I want your best for you, baby. Yeah, you, man. You, woman. I want the best for you, not the rest for you. I want the best for you because I want the best for me. Huh? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you today. When I get through with this, you might just need a tissue. Let's go. So we talked about this yesterday, man. It's good. It's good. You didn't see the video, man? Go on. Go look at the video, man. We get through this today. Go on and get the video. Please, sir. Please, man. Good video, man. Give you 5 good tips to show you when that person too young for you. Some of y'all just don't know. You want the young hot body, but you don't want the young hot trouble that come with that young hot body. So my advice to you old men out there, stop acting crazy. Okay? You old. And nothing ain't gonna change that. You old. Get under it. Get over it. You're an older man. You can't go back in time and recover your youth. So stop trying to get these teeny boppers. 18, 19, 20. That's too old. That's too young for you. You're too old for them. Now, it's okay to get a younger person, but let's do it within reason. 5, 10, maybe 15. Other than that, man, don't do it. Okay? You're gonna be asking for a hurt. You're gonna be hurt when she get through with you. Some of them work out. And another caveat: some of them do work out fine. Yeah, some of them do work out. I must admit, but there's many of them that don't. Okay, so be careful with the young ladies, young girls. Some of them is all right, some of them's not. So buyer beware. Okay. So then we're gonna talk about thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for today. Right here, baby. That's him right there. See that man right there? That's George. That's his name. Mm-hmm. Marrying a Filipina is his game. George. George is his name. Pasciolla. That's his name. He's 51 years old. And he had a lot of game for the young Filipino. And the young Filipino had a lot of game for him. And guess what, y'all? George got married to a young Filipino. Yeah. And you know what George had in his mind? That he would live happily ever after with the girl of his dream. And that was a Filipina queen. And that rhymed. Not, he was no happily ever after from the day he married her to this day. He got a scumbum. I'm sorry, man. I just have to say it like it is. He married a scumbum. He married somebody that was evil. He married somebody that didn't want him, but they wanted his Martha. That's what happened. And for you old men out there, just don't settle for anything. The first person say, I like you. You are, okay, let's get married. Come on, man. Don't get me started with that. Use your head, this head. And then don't use that head when you come to make decisions about marriage and loving somebody, living in. Because when you make a decision with that little head down there, it's going to turn out wrong every time. Okay? It's a word to the wise. I'm trying here to help you, man. They're not trying to make fun of you. No, not really. I'm trying to let you know that I understand your mentality. I understand that many of you are getting older in life. I understand that. And I understand that sometimes when men have a tendency to get older, they want to go back in time to recover their youthful days, youthful days, and youthful age. Yeah? It happens to all of us. But you have to know how to deal with that situation. Age is not a death sentence. So enjoy life while you have it. Okay? Not worry about, well, I need a young girl. I got to get my youth back. I get me a young girl, man. I'll be all right, you know. Ain't about the youth, ain't about the age, baby. It's about the personality, how you deal and deal with each other, how you relate to each other, how you respond to each other, how you motivate each other, how you educate each other, how you lift each other up in this world. That's what it's about. Forget that sex stuff. Okay? And that's what messed you up right now. You think about sex and little girl, things little girl, young girl, got a young girl. Please, wise up. It's about personality. It's about how compatible you are, that you click together. Age not necessarily the key. It's about how you look, how you work together, walk together, talk together, live together, speak together, laugh together. That's what it's about. Okay? Done with that lecture. Let's go on with the show. And I have to say stuff like that because every day I meet people that's infatuated with Filipinos. You know, I use the word infatuated. I ain't saying love, okay? But there's a difference between infatuation and love. Most of them think it's love, but it's infatuation. Somebody new, somebody cute, somebody got to make them smile and give you a little juggy every now and then, make you feel good inside. And you say, that's love. No, you just like her, you're infatuated by her. Okay? And she know the difference, but you don't. So that's why people like me have to get on the air, have to get on a YouTube channel and make these kind of videos so you can wise up and rise up to the real reality of where you are, who you are, and why you are. And stop trying to live in your fantasy world. I told you a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, women fantasize. Women strategize, rather, and men fantasize. Stop living in your fantasy, men. Stop. Because when you live in your fantasy, that's what's going to happen to you. You'll be taken over into a real shock to a real world. And then you'll burst your bubble, and then the whole darkness will come to light. As you was in darkness, in a fantasy of darkness. And then you hit smack dab in reality, and it hurts, man. It hurts when you've been deceived. It hurts when you've been hurt. It hurts when you've been mocked. It hurts when somebody you trusted turned their back on you. and try to do the smack on you. Yeah, right. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna talk about today. Big man George Pasciolla from Florida, 51-year-old, and that is a mugshot right there. That's his mugshot, y'all. He's locked up behind bars. Okay. I'm gonna read the story to you. This is true life. It's a true story. And George himself will give up an update at the end of this. At the end of this broadcast. I got George. He couldn't talk to us because he behind the bars. Well, he got us a little note. Okay, I'm gonna show you the note. He said, "This is my update." Okay, no, let's go. We just focus. Let's go. Focus for the day. Focus for the day. That's him right there. See him right there. George Pasciolla, 51 years old, Florida man, found a girl of his dreams, and now he trying to scream, and that rhyme. He trying to scream from behind them bars. Because the girl of his dreams turned out to be the girl of his screams. He's screaming over her name. Yeah, we're gonna look at today. What happened? What happened to this man named George Pasciolla, 51 years old from Florida? What happened, BobbieD? I'm gonna show you, man. Chill. I told you I can show you better than I can throw you. Take your time. Don't rush me. I know how I do. I take my time. That's how you weave a good story, y'all. I'm a storyteller. I'm a teacher. I take my time. A good storyteller don't rush nothing because you lose effect and you lose emotion at the minute, okay? So I take my time, I get it right tight, long term, then you won't have miss no pieces of the picture, okay? Now, then we're going to take a look at his current situation. What's the current situation, George? He behind bars, man. That's his current. We'll find that out. Read this, y'all. Listen to me. Some people will only love you as much as they can use you. Some people only love you as much as they can use you. Their loyalty ends when their benefits stop. That's what happened to George. He married a Filipina. She loved him. I put love in quotes, y'all. She faked like she loved him. And then when all the money ran out, evil came out. Okay? The evil came out. And she did a number on George, baby. She did a number on him. And I don't want this to happen to you. That's why I bring stuff like this. I think I like bringing stuff like this to you. I don't. I really don't. But I'm compelled to bring the truth to you because the truth must be revealed. The dark must be done in the dark, but the truth, when you put the light on, all the darkness, everything that's done in the dark, come to the light, come to the truth. The truth reveals the darkness. So this is the dark side of the Philippines, y'all. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? You thought everything was here. These nice people out there, yeah, man, they love black people. They love white men. Yeah. Some of that may be true. There are some nice people here. I agree with that. There's some nice women. I agree with that. But the part that many of us leave out is that there's some terrible women, and there's some bad things out here too. We don't highlight that part of it a lot. So I fill the gap. I'm the gap man. I highlight the negativity that we find out here sometimes because I want you to see all sides of the Philippines before you make that decision. Come out here before you make that decision to say I do. I need you to know this because I want you to know what you're getting into because a lot of men don't. Seriously, the scamming industry is a multi-billion peso industry in this Philippines. Okay? Multi-billion. It's illegal, but it still exists for people like you that don't have no sense. No, I'm just sorry, man. I didn't even say that. For gullible people, let's put it like that. It exists for people that they can take advantage of. And there's so many gullible people in this world. That's why it's people like me in this world. To show the gullible, the easily tricked, easily bamboozled people like some of you what to look out for. Okay? Let's go. All right, so what I'm going to do, George gave us a written statement. Okay? I have a written statement from George Pasciolla. I'm going to read to you all of the nitty gritty, all of the details. He tells everything. George does not hold anything back. That's how hurt this man is as to what happened to him. Okay. All right, you ready? Bring it up on screen. Hold up. Okay. This is him on Facebook. He said, "Good afternoon. Just wanted to no, I don't want to do this one right now. I want that's wrong one. Wrong. So, hold on. Let me get it right. All right, let's go. This one right. All right, this side goes out. He said, this is George. This was on September 19, 2021. He said, I would like help on a personal matter regarding my wife, Giselle Castro Ompar. She is from Bonham, Tagabu, Samal. 3 years ago, my wife and I agreed she would seek work abroad due to the fact that she lost all our money. Do you hear what I say, y'all? What did she do? She lost all our money in various scam companies, including Jacama and Bitcoin Panda. She told me she found work in South Korea, making $65,000 a month. I then paid all you hear what he said? He paid all expenses and exams for her to leave. This left me financially bankrupt. When she left, she did not go to Korea. Instead, she ran off to Dubai using her maiden name on both passport and her visa. So she bamboozled, lost all their money on scam companies. I don't think it was scam company. I think she was putting that money in her pocket. Scams failing fueling him that it was a scam company. But she lost everything that the man had. And stupid fool kept giving her money after money after money. So this is, part of it's on her, but part of it's on him for being so foolish and young. Okay. She instead ran off to Dubai using her maiden name. She used her maiden name. Okay. She also filed her FBI clearance as single. She said she was single. She lied. I just found out last week she sold one of my properties before leaving Manila to prepare for her visa. I did not give her permission for the sale, nor did I get any money from it. Once in Dubai, she tormented me and told me to kill myself, and she was working as a prostitute. She then disappeared and abandoned me here without money. She has also abandoned her son and has not supported him for over 6 months. She has taken all the money out of our bank account, leaving me bankrupt. Over 900,000 is gone. Her parents are good people and are trying their best to help me, but they have no money as well. At this point, I do not know what to do to force my wife to send help. That's number one. Letter number one. Okay? George, it's a very, very difficult situation. His wife, Filipino wife, got all his money. First of all, she was saying she was investing in companies and lost all the money in scams and companies. I don't know about that. I don't know what that's what he said, but I don't know what happened there. I think she was lying and stealing the money and using other things. Okay, you don't know. And then she went to say I found a job in Korea, and if you help me get in do the exam, I'll get a career. I'll make $65,000 a month. I'll take care of the family. And dude, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna say a bad word. I'm sorry. I try to keep it clean on the show. I'm sorry. And George just believed her again, and he gave her everything. Then on top of the money he gave her, she sold a property that without his permission, one of his places he owned, sold it, got all the money, gave him nothing, nada, zero, zilch. Okay? Right, let's continue. This is part 2. The letter below was sent to every government agency I could think of regarding OFWs and visa matters. This letter was sent to the Commissioner of Immigration in Manila. And just to let you know, not one agency has ever replied. He said, sir, I would like to request your assistance on helping me bring my wife, Giselle Castro Ompar. That's her name, y'all. Remember that name? Giselle Castro Ompar, to justice. 3 years ago, my wife and I agreed together that due to her losing all of our money in scam investments, such as whatever, Panda, she would seek work. Okay, same things over and over. Okay, so he's telling the same situation. He sent to every Dubai, every government official, an OFW's, Bureau of Immigration, everything. Okay, all right, here we go. Uh, Once there, she did send money for almost a year, but then cut out all communication and finances. She told me to kill myself and to kill our dogs. She also stated she was working as a prostitute and sent me photos of her with different men to torment me. I ended up homeless for 2 months and lost my dogs. This woman is a demon and left me to die. I'm asking your help in canceling her visa and deport her back to the Philippines. I have limited documentation and witnesses to the case. I can provide more upon request. Okay, that's number two. So you see now George she been gone what 2 or 3 years now. She supported them, helped them for 1 month, 1 year, about 1 year, almost a year. After that, she cut them off. Zilch. Okay, still out of the country now. Cut them off. Zilch. Nothing in Dubai. And you know Dubai it takes a lot of money to live out there. You know what I'm saying? So she probably like tired of getting my money. You know, I'm gonna take care of me now. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know. She said she was a prostitute. We don't know what she's doing out there. Okay, but we know one thing: she hurt this man to his core. She brought him down to his knees. Okay, okay. One immature Filipino. One a tiny small lady, and she rocked his world, and she robbed him of everything. Okay, last letter we out. Here's what he says. Okay, this woman, demon lets me die. I'm asking your help. Okay. I also have other issues with her regarding my money I gave her to for a Cobra business of 200,000, which turned out to be only a business permit. She gave her 200,000 pesos for a business, and then she says it's a permit, no actionable business. And I also found out she assumed our house in Deca Homes in the gun for 390,000. So she now got another 390,000 plus 200,000. They said I never saw more peso of the money. I have documentation with the person's name who assumed the house. Also, she has history of scamming. She did a company called Earn Bright in Davao City maybe 4 years ago. Many customers accused her of stealing money and filed a case against her with NBI agents and went to her house in Samal and spoke with her parents. There must be a record of this somewhere, either in NBI Davao City or NBI Samal. I just want to know if there's a course of action I can take to either deport her home or be force her to repay what she owes. As far as I know, we had a legal binding verbal contract for her to go to Korea and help pay our bills. Not to mention, also we are married and I am entitled to half of her earning as a husband. Thank you so much, George Pasciolla. Okay? Uh, I'm exhausted just reading that drama. I don't know about you. This guy was taken to the cleaners. She cleaned his clock, everything, and he got everything. Tick-tock. Yeah. George is one hurt man. And we're going to find out. That's not all she did. Excuse me, baby. Okay. So we just looked at what of it, what happened. Okay. So now you understand what happened to George. But now I'm going to take a look at his current situation. Yes, current situation. This is. I told you we're going to update us, right? He gave us an update, y'all. Watch this. This is an update. Look at it. Watch it. So this is October 27th, 2021. Davao City. Good afternoon. Just wanted to update you on my situation. My wife reported me to immigration, and now I'm locked up at the Bureau of Immigration Detention Facility across from the V Plaza in Davao City. My wife sold my properties without my permission in 2018 when she went to Dubai. She found out I made a barangay hearing to inquire about the sale and got scared. Now I'm locked up for overstaying my visa It takes 2 years for deportation. Do I deserve this? She is a demon. Hmm? Hear that, y'all? Got messed up with a demon Filipino. Hmm? Y'all, you didn't know it was demon Filipino. Y'all didn't know what demons in this world, huh? That's what happens. Demons take over people that don't know they about what they're about. Don't have the eye to look out for them. This guy got messed up with an evil woman. She had no good intentions from the day she met him. In the back of her mind, her thing was get the money, honey, get the money, honey. That's it. And look, I'm gonna show you a couple of text messages that he received back and forth with her. Okay, here we go. Text message one. It says, tomorrow I'm out of veggies. What have I have what I have is old, wasted because of camp holiday. And George says your mom bought ground pork before camp holiday, but it's very stinky and tastes weird too. Too sweet or something. Can't eat it. She bought Filipino hot dogs. I don't eat that. I would give the pork and dog to Jared. I guess that's his son. Your son. When are you sending money? I'm out of money for loads and pesos net after tomorrow. Okay. Uh, okay. And basically, he said she sent him money for about a year. That's it. I'm getting the last one. We're gonna discuss what happened. Okay. She said, you also I've been peaceful for 2 years. You also have 100,000 to Junior over 100,000 to Junior for non-payment of rent in a lease under your name. A case will be filed. I want my dogs back. I don't know what that means. I will not be ignored longer. Choose your next steps. Why? Okay. You see those last two words? That's why he was locked up. He was locked up because his Filipino sending contacted the BI, Bureau of Immigration, and advised some of his what overstay. That's how I found out about this story. I did a story about uh, people overstaying and the Bureau of Immigration warning them. This guy, George Pasciolla, was the guy that was locked up. Yeah, the BI got him. He had overstayed his visa, I don't know how many years. And she reported him. His wife over in Dubai reported to the BI. And then he got locked up. And the BI made a great big statement about people overstaying that we will get you. That's what that story that I did about. But when I found, I said, he's asking his wife for money. So what is he? Then I did research, and I found out why he was asking. He had nothing. He was broke. That's why he couldn't pay his. That's why he couldn't pay his visa extensions, and that's why he was overstaying his visa. So you see, it's a one vicious cycle. Hmm? You can't get out of that. One vicious cycle. So the only way he's gonna get out of this is to get him out of this country. Unfortunately, deportation is probably the best thing that's gonna happen to George. Getting him back to the USA, and maybe he can begin to, I guess, piece together his life together back again. I don't know. But the whole point of this, ladies and gentlemen, is to show you, not to throw you, that evil people exist in this world. Evil Filipinos exist in this world. Not all. I got a good God-fearing woman, and that's what you should seek out. They're out there too, but there are more evil women out there as well, trying to get your money at every point in turn they can. So it's important for you, ladies and gentlemen, because it happens to ladies. Ladies get scammed too. You know, we report a lot about men getting scammed, but guess what? Ladies get scammed just like me. Okay? They pay the money out too. Okay, so this is for both of you ladies. Do not just drop down and accept the first person you see. Always investigate. Always find out more. I want more information, and take your time before you get hooked up and married to a Filipino, because you could wind up just like George. George is now behind bars, and he'll be behind bars until they get ready to kick him out of the country. And they take the time because it costs them money to ship you back home. You know, so they're gonna let you rot in jail for a while. See how you like it, because you should have been paying for your overstaying, your extension fees. So I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are here watching me right now in the Philippines, and you're overstaying your visa. Get your visas paid up. You know, get yourself paid. Find out how much you owe, pay it. Sometimes they'll let you if you make it, if you have a lot of it, You go up there and make a deal, like I can't pay this much, but I can pay this much, they'll accept it and cancel the rest of it. So if you're overstaying, get it corrected. Because eventually, some point in turn, somebody might turn you in, just like George was turned in by his own wife. Okay. And it's a sad situation. They have a son together, and I guess the parents are taking care of the son now. But this whole thing is beware. There's a lot of scammers out there, flim flammers, jammers, people that's trying to get in your pocket, and that's all over the world. I say the Philippines because we're living in the Philippines, but it could happen in the USA, Japan, Korea, Russia, any place. Everything is about you, and it's about you protecting what you have worked so hard to get. Your multi, aren't I? You think I'm gonna give up my money like that? That's me. I think. I don't think. I think with this more than that. You know what I'm saying? And so when you think with that more than this, things like that will happen to you. Okay? I want to see you do. I like that, man. You better than that. Ladies, you better than that. Falling for the first man and say, I love you. You look beautiful. I love you, my dear. Send me 25,000. Come on, man. Come on, ladies. Get your mind right. And stop living in your fantasy. Jumping at the first person that say you cute. You so cute. I like you good. I like them legs you got good. You look. And next thing, you ever heard of the Nigerian scammers? That's what they do. They get online, talk to these Filipinas and wherever these women, and they get the money. They get the money just by talking. You know, they don't kiss them. They just talk to them. Stop being so gullible, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of people out in this world that just want your money. I don't know how many times I got to say that, but some of you will never get it. Some of you were born to be suckers. I know I'm sorry for saying that, but it's the truth, man. Some of people in this world are just born suckers. I could sit here and talk all day and all night and show you the evidence, show you the body of evidence. The scammers out there, beware. You still going to do it. Huh? All I got to say, man, grow up, wise up, and get stronger in your life. This is her right here, man. Giselle, that's her right there. She scammed a lot of people with a whole bunch of companies she had. I did research on her. She's from the Davao City. She scammed a lot of people. She had one of her main companies that she used to scam people was a company called Earn Bright. And she had a lot of suits, people suing her for that. She got thousands and thousands of pesos, a lot of people. So not only did she scam George, but she scammed many other people, Filipinos. So she has some people are born scammers, born flim flammers. She's one of them. She know how to talk that talk. She know how to do that, speak that yin yang. To get you hooked on her words. She's not that beauty. I mean, she's okay, but she's not a, gorgeous, flamboyant woman. I mean, she's just a plain person. That's why I say you cannot go by how they look. Okay? It's not about the appearance. You got to go by what they say and by their actions. Okay? That's it right there, George. Huh? Giselle Castro Ompar. That's her name. And there's George. Behind bars. Getting locked up with handcuffs on. You know what I'm saying? You ever been locked up? Huh? You ever been behind them bars? No, I don't think you have. I don't think you want to be. Let this be a lesson to each and every man, woman, boy, or girl out there. Be careful who you hook your body up to. Be careful who you say I do to. Be careful who you touch and who you let touch you. Be careful who you reveal your finances to. Okay? Because if you're not careful, you'll wind up like George Pasciolla, behind bars, scam, bam, slam, out of his mind, crazy, because he gave everything to his woman, and he thought she loved him, and then he got so mad, he started threatening Giselle, sending a threatening text message, and one of the text messages I showed you, part of the threat was there at the end, and because she felt she was being threatened and harassed, she contacted the BI and told her, this man is threatening me. And the BI went out and locked him up for overstaying his visa. So, that's as worse as it gets. It may get worse. I'll keep you abreast as I get more details on what's going on with George. But I wanted to bring that to you because I was shocked. I'm doing one story, right, about George just getting arrested. I said, okay, another American getting arrested. And then I said, I saw it when as I did my research for that story. I said, this guy said he's asking for money. He begged her for money. I thought, what is he begging her for money for? She's in OFW in Dubai, whatever. And I found out she took all his money. He had nothing. I did research after that, and that's why I want to bring this story to you. So sometimes you can do one story, and it leads to another, and another, and another. You know, so I might bring you another excerpt on this as we go. We will see. I'll keep you abreast on what's going on with George Pasciolla. That's all I got for you today, man. That's all I got for you today. I wanted to let you know that sometimes people get scammed. Happens to the best of us, also to some of the rest of us. But what do? Do you let one scammer jammer break you down, bring you to your knees? Not if you got any sense and you got any strength. You rise up from the ashes of that hurt. You rise up from the dust, and you build yourself back up again, and you move forward in your life. George got some lessons to learn. Yeah, he's sitting down in Davao City jail cell right now. He got some lessons to learn. He can fold up and get in one of the jail cell corners. Start saying, "Mama, mama." He can do one of those, or he can say, "Okay, she got me. I'm behind bars. I'm gonna use this time to figure my life out for the rest of my life, and I'm not coming back this way no more." Yeah, build, build, build. After you've been torn down, rebuild yourself. Right? That's the challenge he's facing right now. How many know that you can rebuild? You can build back, and you can build back better. Right, 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 right. President Biden, build back better. Are you with me? See, you see how everything ties together. I do everything for a reason and a season and a purpose. Let's go. People get ready for the train is coming, George. Don't need no ticket. No, no. You just get on board. All you need is love. Ooh, say it again. He said, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Ah, no, George. You just get on board. Get on board. Yeah. George, you don't need no ticket to ride the train. I wish you would ride the train with us, George. I wish you could, man. But you're sitting up in a Davao City jail cell. Ah, George. We're going to pray for George. I'm going to pray for George. Yeah, he got messed up, jammed up, slammed up, bammed up in a jail cell now. But he's going to be all right. I'm going to pray for the brother. Right? That's right, train with me. Let's go. When I say toot toot, you say on board toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's ride this train, man. Come on, let's ride this train for George. Okay? Can you do it with me? Let's ride it for George. He can't ride it with us. Let's ride it for him. You know, somebody got to bring him to come out of joy and good spirits. We got to lift him up, man. Let's ride. Y'all ready? We got to find out who buffed up and be the first man in there. I need to know. I got to know who that said they're going to beat them. Say, can you tell me, please? I'm going to find out who that is. Hold up. I told y'all yesterday that I had a very outstanding story for you today. And that's what I had. That story touched me, to be honest with you, because I felt sorry for George. I felt sorry for him because he lost everything. Okay? He has nothing but himself. That's it. And his sense of whatever he's got left, sense of dignity, that might not be that much right now. He's in a very, very, very bad space, very, very bad place right now. And when you come to that point in your life, when you're down on your knees, you have to make a decision. That's what's called a turning point time in your life. You can go up or you can go down. It's all how you think. It's all how you respond to the things that happen to you in life. Let this be a lesson to you of what can happen to you when you engage in a relationship with a Filipina that does not care about you. Now, she fools you from day one that she's about you. She feeds your ego. She strokes your ego. Love you. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. And all along, she's getting all your money. Got his properties. Sold the property. Didn't even know nothing about it. Told her she was going to Dubai and get a job and work, send money back. She went to Dubai. She told him from going to Korea, and she went to Dubai. Okay. All kind of stuff. Man. So, let this be a lesson. All right, we got to find out who dropped up, top up, bubble up, reverse 99. He's out. I need to know. I'm going to go down there and find out who that is. Say they can't beat them Saint. Who that say they can? Let me find out who that is. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, StreamYard. Play with me. Don't play with me today, StreamYard. We running, we rocking, we rolling. Let's go. Who we got? What's up, Sam? Smooth, Sam. What's up, Smooth? How you doing, my brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Smooth sounded number one on it. He's out. He said, number one. That's all you got to say, brother. We recognize your status. We recognize your status on the train today. You're the number one honcho, head man in the house, point man. We don't play with you, man. We just give you to lift up your spirits because you're the one we got to look up to move above. You see? Everybody need a goal in life. Everybody need a role in life. And so we look to you as our goal to be number one status. We look to you as our role to be number one status. And so, man, you need to handle yourself today, okay? You're number one, and you better act like you're number one. You better talk like you're number one. You better walk like you're number one, because number one is a different kind of breed. Is a different kind of fella. And he's not mellow yellow. Yeah, that's right. Hey, so good to see you out today's move. Sound, Ryan Train, BobbieD, C One Nation. Y'all give me props. Who we got? Monroe Smith. Monroe. Y'all give us props. We got the bronze bullet in the house today. What's up, man? What's up? Monroe from Greenport, North Carolina. What's up? He's here. Hello, buddy. What's up, Monroe? Yeah, man. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Monroe Smith, my brother from another mother. He's from the north. He's from the north side, and I'm from the south side of Kakalaki, Carolina. Man. I love Carolina. Ain't nothing fine to be in Carolina. Ain't that right, man? I know you say. I know he said, you got about that, buddy. I know you also, bro. Good to see you, man. Always glad to see my people in the house, man. We got all my brothers and me. You know what I'm saying, man? We are family. We like that, man. We like that. Let's go. Round chain, BobbieD. Well, who we got? Oh, Monroe. You know what, man? Look here, man. Let me tell you something. No, I'm so caught up about being my brother. I forgot to tell you, man. This D upstairs, she ain't down there. But look at, man. You know what I'm saying, right? Number two. Jump for him. Good to see you, man. Y'all know I had to get that. Let's go. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man. What's up, Rain Man? Rain Man in the house, y'all. Rain Man, you're a sight for sore eyes, man. So good to see you, man. And you know what I like about Rain Man? He like to make it rain up in here, even on the train and even in Spain. Let's go. Thank you so much, Terry Bear, for the donation to the nation. You are a blessing to this family, the YouTube family, the YouTube nation. One love train nation, one nation under a groove. Terry Fleming is the man that makes us move in that rhyme. Y'all with me? Let's go. We got to do damn Terry Fleming, right train, BobbieD, one nation under a groove. Who we got? Come on now. Come on, dance. Where y'all at? All right, hold on. I got time to dance. I'm doing double duty. Let's go.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thinking about Terry Fleming for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, my brother from another. Thank you so much for the donation. Hey, man, Terry Fleming, you are a blessing to the family, man. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, my brother from another mother. Ryan Train, BobbieD, one nation. Who we got? Paul in the house. What's up, man? He said, what's going on, Bobby? Hey, man, you know how we do. We blessed and highly favored and favored of the Lord. Let's go, man. Good to see you, Paul, in the house. Round Chain, BobbieD, Nisi, One Nation. Who we got? Monroe Smith. He said, hello, dear friend. What's up, my brother, man? Y'all right, man? Y'all right? Hey, see, what happens on the train, man? We make friends with other members of the train. That's what Monroe did. He got buddies on the train, and people like Terry, people like Monroe, people like Murphy, all kinds. Just brothers, man. We tight like that. Round Chain, BobbieD, Nisi, who we got? Terry, let me see. Congrats, Smooth Sounds and Sir Monroe. Y'all number one and number two, and then number two just won't do. Monroe, so he said, congrats, Smooth Sounds for number one. Hey, man, Smooth did it today, man. He wasn't playing. He was close a few days ago, and his blood pressure was high when he wasn't with us one day, but his blood pressure must be down now. So, hey, man, I told y'all about blood pressure, right? I told you what to do. Did I tell y'all? I'm tell you again. Hey, man, if you got that high blood, I tell you, don't let it get you down. Don't let it get the best of you, but it can't be defeated. You can bring those numbers down, okay? What you want to do, first thing you want to do is drink you some water, okay? Every day, drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. I mean, I'm straight up 8 to 10 glasses of water or tea or water. Don't drink no lemon juice. Don't drink lemon juice, but don't drink no juice because juice got sugar in it. Don't leave that juice stuff alone. Drink you straight water or tea, sugarless tea, okay? Herbal tea is what you want to do. That will help eliminate bring your pressure down, metabolize your system, and you'll be running to the restroom, dropping that water. Every time you pee, every time you urinate, water comes out of your body. And when that water comes out of your body, your pressure does what? Lowers. Every time you pee and urinate, water coming out of your body lowers your pressure. And that's why you see these people that fight, before they fight, they go in the sauna and all like that because they got to lose their weight. And when they lose that water weight, right? But the sauna, it drains it out. Makes your body lower, lowers your pressure. So that's one thing you can do. Okay. Second thing you do is eat bananas. Potassium drops your pressure. Eat bananas, 2 or 3 bananas a day. I eat 2 or 3 bananas every day. That's why we got to buy fruit. And then I drink that water. I drink a gallon of water, which is about 10 to 12 glasses, or either mixture of tea and water every day. You don't believe me? Ask Lisa D. She'd be like, "We drink too much water." I said, "I know what I'm doing." Come on, I know that now that works for me. It may not work for somebody else out there. If you got it really, really bad, don't stop taking your medication. If you on medication for that stuff, take your medication. But ask your doctor. Say, look, man, what if I just you give me this diuretics, which is water pills? Can I just drink me 8 to 10 glasses a day, and then I don't need, because the pills have, all medication you take have side effects. Okay, you gotta understand that. There's no side effects with water. Only side effect with water, you got to run to the restroom. That's it. Round Chain, BobbieD, Nisi, One Nation. Who we got? Monroe. He said, thanks, man. Terry Flynn, you all right, man. God bless you, my brother from another mother. Round Chain, BobbieD, Nisi, One Nation. Smooth Sounds. He said, thank you, Mr. Smith. Go to Washington. So good to see my brother. Round Chain, Smooth Sounds. He said, thank you, Mr. Smith. Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Round Chain, BobbieD, Nisi, Monroe Smith. He said, you're welcome. You my brother too, man. I like to see you. I like to see you. What's up? Round Chain, who we got? Terry, let me tell you. Clean angel people like that number 2 spot now. I see that, man. Oh, what's up with that? I don't know. If people trying to get number 2 spot now, is that what it is, man? So it's like that now. Round Chain, BobbieD, Nisi, One Nation. JM, what's up? He said, no travel, no lie. What's up? No travel, no lie. Hey, I hear you, man. JM, you are just like a lot of other people out there with that same mentality, that same attitude, man. No travel, no life. Me and Lisa D are travelers. We love to travel. But for the last almost 2 years now, next year will be 2 years, we've been shut down. We've been shut down by this pandemic like a drum. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I want to get out. I'm serious, man. But it's like that, man. We want to get out. But we want to, when we get out, we want to make sure you're doubly sure that we don't have to worry about this and worry about that, and we don't have to wait. We're going to go out, but we want to make sure. Maybe by 2023 and part of 2022, we may be okay going back out. But we are travelers, and it hurts, man. It's hard. For those of you guys that are trying to get back in the Philippines, I gave y'all a video this morning or last night. Anyway, it tells you that the Octa research was the people that researched the pandemic and how the numbers are going up, going down. Right now, they're saying we're in the end game of the Delta variant in the Philippines. That means it's coming down to an end. It's winding down. So when it's winding down, what does that mean? Eventually it's going to open back up. Okay? So we're in the process of opening back up. Okay, and I say process. Process is not instant like that. Process takes what? Time. So they're on a timeline or time scale of opening this thing back up. We have to be persistent. We have to be consistent. We have to be patient and stand our ground until they open it back up. Get your money right. Get your whatever you got to get right. Get it right, man. Get your vaccination. So when they do open it back up, you be one of the first to get it. Ryan Train, BobbieD, see who we got? Who, Sam? He said, I saw an update about the Philippines yellow list on something called We Go. Do you know if Americans made it on? Americans are on the yellow list. We're on the yellow list. We've always been on the yellow list, and so we can go. We're on the yellow list. There's some countries that are on. There's only one country. The last time I did a report for y'all, and I do videos about this all the time. See, that tell me y'all don't be watching my other videos. Y'all do live stream. Y'all need to watch my other videos, man. I do videos about the travel, about the pandemic, about when they're gonna let you, all kind of stuff, man. It'd be helpful for you. Gotta watch the recorded videos as well. But United States on the yellow list, so we're able to come and go. But there's only one country on the red list, which is a no-go for the Philippines. That's Romania. Okay, that's the only country. Before that, they had Bermuda on there, but Bermuda's number went down, so they took them off. The only country on the red list for this country coming to the Philippines is Romania. So the U.S. is on the yellow. They're not on the green list, but they're on the yellow, and yellow list countries can come in. Okay, you with me? Let's go. Monroe, what's up, man? He's a shout out to BobbieD and DC from Greensboro, North Carolina. Hey, man, I tell you, man, Monroe loves his place, man. He loves his city, and ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I love my city. I was born, my original birthplace was Charleston, South Carolina. You know what they call it? Our nickname for Charleston, South Carolina is City by the Sea, because we've got a beautiful Atlantic Ocean. We're right on the Atlantic Ocean, man, and it's a beautiful city. If you guys ever get an opportunity to go to Charleston, South Carolina, you would love it, man. People down there just like me. They say, hey, man, what's up? What's up? He said, you want something to eat? we try to be friendly with people. And the way to be friendly is to ask them, do you want anything? Anything I can do to help you, man? And so that's how we are. Let's go around train by the One Nation. Terry Fleming, he said, when there is a communication problem between two people, you have to bring body language into this equation. Sometimes body language says more about a person's personality than talking. You're very correct. You're exactly correct, my friend. Body language can communicate more effectively than words. Okay, and I did a communication broadcast one time about that. Body language is more effective than actual word, and it's 85% more effective than actual talking, because you can't hide your natural gestures, you can't hide what's inside of you, because your body will sometimes show it. Now, you can hide inside you by saying, if you're angry, you say, I'm not angry, but your body's saying, you're like, I'm not angry. Your body's, it's telling you a different story. Sometimes what you say and what your body language says does not line up. So which one do you believe? What's coming out the mouth or what's coming out the body? I believe what's coming out the body. You know why I believe that? Because actions speak louder than what? Words. Let's go right. Right, everybody. Who we got? Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. Chicha-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chicha-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chicha. Can you hit the like button, please, ma'am? Please, sir. Can you please do that for me, man? Hey, I ain't seen you hit the donation, but can you please hit the like button, man? Please. Terry Fleming, I don't want the donation. Round BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Billy D in the house. Billy D in the house. He said, what's the reasonable age difference between dating and Philippines? That's a good question, Billy D. But it's based on you, okay? If you're 35, I wouldn't get anybody younger than 25. Okay, 10 years is good. 5, 10 years, maybe to stretch it, you would say 15. Okay, no more than that. I would say no more than 15. You can go a little bit around 20, but it's going to be tough. But I think a good gap for a couple, foreigner and a Filipino, because you got to understand, from the first thing, you got to understand, you know anything about Philippines, most of them are more mature at their age when you compare them to a westernized woman. Okay, a Filipino that's 18, 20 years old is probably going to act like they're about 30, 25, 35, like an American would act at that age. Okay, Americans, as far as maturity, as far as wisdom, I'm not talking about intelligence and educational intelligence. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about wisdom of the world, streetwise knowledge. They're a little bit slower, but the Filipinos, they up on that. Now the Philippines on the educational side, book learners stuff, they're like down there. But they're a little bit more wiser for their age. So I think an average or I think a moderate age gap would be proficient and sufficient for any individual that's a foreigner. You probably want to strive to get someone between age gap of 5 years, maybe 10, stretching it 15. Okay, you with me? No more than that. I think that would be pretty comfortable for you. But again, it doesn't matter the age. What's more important, my guys, is the compatibility. Okay, the compatibility. How compatible are you with this individual? Do you like the same things? Do you don't like the same thing? Do you like to stay in a lot? Does she like to stay in a? Find somebody that likes to do what you like to do, that you both like to do it together. And that tells me that you will be somewhat compatible. Now, their people do change from time to time and day to day, right? Me and these D change a lot. Before we got married, we was like, yeah. Then we got married. I started drifting. She started drifting. But you know what we do? We keep up with our changes. I keep up with how she's changed. Lisa D she was really, really homebody. When I met her, she didn't like to go out the house at all. Let's go to the mall. I don't want to go. I said, I'll see you later. I just leave. I go. I can't stay in the house. She could stay in the house all day, 24/7, because that's how she did in the mountains. But as we became living together and going out and knowing each other, she got out of that. Now she wants to go more than me. You know what I'm saying? But I keep up with her change and she keeps up with mine. And so that's how you go. People change. Okay? And so if you're compatible and stuff, keep up with their changes. You're going to find somebody compatible with you, but you realize that eventually someone will change. Keep up with the changes as you go in your relationship. That's going to be the key. Don't get lazy. Don't get lazy. When you get lazy, don't keep up with your partner. She gonna go without you. And next thing you know, you'll be going further apart because you didn't keep up with the changes. People change, man. You're not gonna stay the same all your life. If you stay the same all your life, you'd be like nobody. You wouldn't be good for nothing. Let's go, right? Everybody, DC, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy, hey, got in the house. Woo, what's up, Goldfinger? What's up, Hey, that's my original Goldfinger, man. He's a gold member on the train, man. The first gold member ever. Y'all give him his respect. Ryan Train, BobbieD, he One Nation under. We said, what up, P? PM late for great, but great. Hey, man, I know you all right, man. You all right, man. Murphy, hey, try to get every chance he get on the train, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Murphy Goldfinger in the house today. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, he wonder who we got. JM and I. He said, first thing, brother, told me when I was in the Bangkok was where is Saul Cowboy? No high. Or where okay, let me read this again. I'm getting messed up. First thing that brother told me when I was in Bangkok was where is Saul Cowboy? No high or where you from? Okay, no high or where you from? Okay, I got you. He said, where's Saul Cowboy? No high. You didn't say hi or where you from or anything. Most guys that travel to countries like Thailand are not thinking with their brain. You're right, man. A lot of guys that come from USA or whatever country come over here, they get so caught up with where they are, they don't think properly, and they start thinking like they were in the country where you came from. That's why I tell you, be true to yourself. Don't try to act like a Filipino when you come over here, because I've been there a long time. Normally, when you've been someplace a long time, you start acting, being like the people. Not me. I don't do that play. I play that game. I'm American, and I'm a Black American, and I'm gonna be Black American till I dare leave this place. I'm changing myself, and I'm not rearranging myself. So when you see BobbieD, you see me now, and you see me when you get here, I'm gonna be the same me, and I'm gonna treat you the same way I'm treating you right now. That's what's called being mature. You're consistent. You're reliable, you're dependable, and you don't change with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some people, let me tell you this, when you meet a lot of, sometimes when you come out here, guys, you're going to meet some other foreign people. You have to be careful, okay? You got to be careful around foreign people because not everybody's your friend, okay? You might think, well, hey, man, what's up? Where you from? And you'll say, oh, I'm from the U.S. too, man. Yeah, where you, what city? I'm from Charleston. You from Charleston? Man, I'm from there, man. Where you up? Yeah. But yeah, all of that's flim flam. All that's yin yang. Sometimes they have bad intention for you, and the bad intentions to find a way to get your mark. Yeah, they can be just as bad as a jammer, scammer, flim flam. Let's go around train Bobby Lee. See what we got. Murphy, hey, he said, congratulations to you, Smooth, man. You did the thing right, Ty Long. Hey, I'm going to give congrats to Smooth as well. Smooth is a person that I like, man. He's a good guy. He has a lot of medical issues, but that's all right, man. You know, his mind is right. That's the main thing. His mind is right. I told him the other day, work on your mind. I told him to work on your body, get that blood pressure down. Smooth, I hope you're doing what I told you to do. Check with your doctor first. Drink that water, man. Get you 10 glasses a day. You got the house anyway, so going to the bathroom, no thing for you, man. Get your water, Smooth, okay? Water ain't nothing wrong with water. Water ain't gonna hurt nobody. Get you some water. Drink your water. That'll help bring. I told you about the tapes. I told you to go on YouTube, look at the meditation tapes, okay? Sit down, relax your body, get your mind right. Relax your body from head to toe. All that stuff will bring. That's what I do. All that stuff relieves my pressure, and my pressure is normal, man. Play. Okay, you got to use your mind to get over things. Some things you can use your mind to delete and to attack. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it attack you. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? Monroe Smith. He said, hello, Murphy. What's up, man? Yeah, man. I'm seeing my brother. You know, I good to see. He said, Murphy, he said, hello, Monroe. What's up? Cackalack. How you doing, bro? Ooh, Murphy, he said, hey, so Terry Flynn, what's up, my brother? So good to see you in the house today. Ryan Train Bobby. Murphy, Terry, hello, what's up, man? You all right? We'll beat his zap, man. You know, you trying to be the Zap gang. You remember that Gap band? Trying to be the Zap band. What's up, man? Let's who else we got? Right Train Bobby Lee, One Nation Under a Groove. Who we got? Michael Coffee. These Bobby. Hello. Mangangango Baga. Hapon Kapi. Kumusta guys. Ooh, Nurse Mike. Hey, Nurse Mike, we're doing good. So good to see you, man. We miss you a few times. But you all right? Nurse Mike is a nurse on the front line. He helps people transition to the next life, to the next world, to the next territory in the existence. And he works in a hospice center. So the people that come to him, they're on their way out, you know. So he does the best thing he can to make them as comfortable as he can before they leave this earth. And people like that, you got to say, thank you. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike, for your duty to the world. Right, Jane, who we got? Monroe Smith in the house. Monroe Smith. He said, hello, Michael. What's up, Michael? Coffee? Need some coffee? Right? Right, everybody, who we got? Michael Coffee, need some coffee. Got them. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. I need some coffee. Hold on, y'all. Talk too much. All right, oh yeah. He said, listen, Bobby, God bless and be with all the ladies and men on the love train. Keep the faith. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about, man. You got to be positive in this world, okay? You can get negative all you want, but what's negativity going to do for you? Huh? Take you further under, and down is not where you need to go. Up is where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? What you want to keep talking yourself down for? The world do enough of that for you already. Yeah. The world, your haters, they talk you down. And you sitting up there talking yourself down. Get your mind right. Start talking some good points and good stuff about you. Oh, man, you know, I ain't about nothing, man. I ain't no good. You know, my mama said that. She right at. Come on, man. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You define yourself by your actions, your attitude, and your aptitude. Don't let nobody paint your picture for you that you don't believe in. And then when they do that, then you start believing in the picture. Paint your own picture of where you want to go in life, what you want to be in life, what you want to do in life. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got? Smooth Sam. He said, thank you. Hey, what's up? What's up? Ryan Train Bobby needs you One Nation. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. What's up, Michael? He said, Monroe. Hello. God bless you, sir. Keep the faith. That's what I tell you, man. We always greet each other on the church. That's what we do, man. When friends get together, what they do? What's up, man? Hey, man, how you say you all right? That's what we do, man. That's how we do. And we do that because we like our people. We like to meet and greet. And we just always reach out to people we're fond of and we're comfortable with being around. Everybody on the train is comfortable with each other. And when we get new people, we bring them onto our circle of friendship. That's what we do. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. He said, when an old guy family need feels accepted, he throws caution to the wind, pull out all the stops, and dreams for the best and gets his heart broken. Yeah. That's the picture, Murphy. You got it right. That's the picture that a lot of older guys go through every day because they're lonely, they don't have a lot of friends. If they have children, the children may call them every now and then, once every 6 months. You know, that's our kids too. When the kids get grown, they don't need you no more. You know, they're like, I don't need you. I'm gonna go on my own. You know, and every now and then you get a call. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Who is this? Dad, is this your son? Who? Because you ain't heard from him in 6 years. But yeah, you know, so you by yourself. You know, if you're not married or you don't have anybody living with you, you by yourself at the house. You know, and so when somebody shows some attention to you, that you even got attention in a while, man, you're like, yo, wow. She's showing some attention to me. She's paying attention. I must be worth something to her. She likes me, and that makes them feel good inside. You know, and you know, you can't come against that to a certain degree, because anything that enlightens up their day and brightens up their day, go for it, man. If it makes you feel good, go for it. But you got to look at it. When you put too much in it, you got to look at, you know, there's a certain limit you want to do. If it's about giving them some money, that makes you feel good, give them the money. You think I'm playing? If giving them $5, $10, $15, $20 makes you feel good and they ain't hurting your pocket, whatever, kids. But when you're talking about 5,000, you got to pull back. Oh, let's go. Ryan James, BobbieD, live one nation under. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, he said, you don't realize it, what you said, but God zapped me with a miracle. Whoo, praise the Lord, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Hey, Murphy, he's got a miracle. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. God is always in the miracle business. That's his name. Jesus, miracle, Jehovah. Thank you so much, Murphy. Hey, God is good, man. He's always blessing us, and he's always finding ways to impress us of his power, of his mercy, and of his love. So thank you for sharing that, Murphy. We appreciate that. Ryan James, BobbieD, Terry, he said people who give everything they have are people who have never been broke. Yeah, you're right, man. Because giving it up means you always keep being blessed. You know, it's better. They say it's better to give than receive. It's better to give, but it's also better to it's better to give. It's best to give, but it's also good to receive as well. So you do both. But if you do more of the giving, then you're never broke, because the more you give, right, the more you receive. See, that's a true statement. Y'all better listen to it. Ryan James, who we got? Move, Sam. He said there was a YouTuber from England, went there, married a Filipino. He bought 2 beachfront properties. He had to leave the country for a month. Okay. Within that month, she sold everything and left him. That sounds about right. Yeah. You know, she wasn't about him, she was about the money. You know, he just got the wrong person. When I tell you this, guys, don't think I'm trying to deter you from your dream of being with a Filipina or getting engaged or married to a Filipina. I'm not trying to chase that out, because I'm married to one. Why would I try to deter you from being married to one? I'm not. I'm trying to tell you this. It is important that you take time before you put this in her name or put that in her name. If you get married, first of all, take time before you find that to get those I do words out. Will you marry me? Take your time. You want to find out everything you can, humanly possible, about that person, especially if you have a lot of assets. What you mean by the asset? What you mean? Marte, man. You got stocks and bonds, you got money in the bank. You want somebody to get in touch with and take all that stuff from them? Check people out. Okay? Check them out. And go to their house, go to their mother, visit his cousins, brothers. Hey man, how you doing? And you talk. Find out about it. And when you find out what you can find a lot about your Philippines, when you go visit their house, go visit their family, you can find out a lot about them, because the family gonna talk. And then the family don't have to even talk. You can look and see where they live and how they live. That's going to tell you what the family is all about. And to a certain degree, it will tell you about that Filipina is all about as well. So you guys, I don't want to go see your family. I came to see you. Well, I'm going to see your family for you, the fool. Because I already told you, when you engage to a Filipina, when you're living with a Filipina, when you marry with a Filipina, you marry the family. Okay? Family is like that with them, man. And you think they're going to break their family because you with them? No. You better get with the program and go find out about that family. Because when you find out about the family, the more you're going to find out about her. Ryan James, BobbieD, One Nation, under Groove. Who we got? Murphy, he said, she'll be found in one way or another. Yeah, man. Going to be find out. You know, because what's done in the dark usually comes to the light, you know? So, you know, people think that, well, I got all this money. Filipinos say, I got all this money. He ain't got nothing. I took care of that kind of real good. He won't come back here no more. Yeah, but you gotta look at when you do people wrong, the dirt you did them, it's gonna come back on you. What goes around what comes around. You think I'm playing with you? Karma, man, has a tendency to get the payback, the big payback. Remember James Brown said, get the big payback. Yeah, karma has a tendency to give the big payback. And when the payback comes, people be crying. Why? Because the payback hits you when you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? So the money that George Pasciolla and the houses that he got taken away from him, eventually she gonna pay for it one way or another. And you know, the Bible said that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So you ain't got no business trying to take it back, get vengeance on her. If you're a Christian man, praying woman, God got your back. And God will fight your battles. You hear me? I know we have a tendency when somebody slap us, you want to slap back, right? I know, because I do, man. You slap me, I'm like, what? I want to get back at you. But if you remember your Bible, you got to hold back. So look, man, what's the problem? And he slap you again, and you got to get on. Oh, man, let the Lord fight you back. Ryan Train, who we got? Marlo, what's up, man? He said, hello, Bobby. I believe what goes around. Hey, I just said that. I just said that. What goes around comes around, and she will get her sooner or later. That's what I said, man. But unfortunately, he was definitely a fool. I hope someone will help him out. Yeah, he's been a fool, man. He played the fool game too much. No, I don't know, man. Once he saw the girl took $200,000 in a business, that would have been enough for me right there. That would have been too much for me. I would have probably left her right there. You know, I said, look here, I'll put her out, something. You know, you take that kind of money and mess it over. And then he went right around and she sold the property for $300,000. Okay, and then he went around. He said, well, you know, I can find a job in Korea and it'll pay me $65,000 a month, but you need to help me with my exams and all my. And he gave us $65,000 for that. Sold every last penny he had. And oh man, this guy was taken to the cleaner, man. They took everything he got. Now, as you see, he's behind bars and he has nothing at all but pain, hurt, and sorrow. That's all he's got left with. And that's nothing. Let's go around train BobbieD leads in one nation. Michael Coffey he's at least doing Bobby. Hi. This 75-year-old American foreigner gave this 24-year-old Filipino girlfriend $1,200 USD for a plane ticket. I hear you, man. He'll do that. Terry Fleming, he said, and hungry or homeless without water to bathe or soap to wash with. Yeah, man. People are in bad shape, and Filipinos will leave you that way. They have that. I always say they have a no mercy policy. That's their policy. If you had money and they got your money, they have no mercy on you when you need a handout or I need some money, I need help. Because you had it, you messed it over, you let me get it, and I don't feel sorry for you at all. I have no sorrow for you. Get out my face. That's how they do. Yep. And that makes you feel even worse. That's why I told you we have a lot of people in this world that have been hurt, broken by Filipinos, and they'll tell you don't do it. They have hatred in their heart for them, yeah, because a lot of people have been hurt. Yeah, but again, you have to balance that by saying a lot of people have been benefited with good relationship with Filipinos like me, you know. And some you got, you know, some you got good ladies, good women. They'll never get into that, you know, because you've already done your homework. You've already checked them out. You check their heart and their mind and their spirit, and you know they're in the right place and space for you. Let's go around training BobbieD leads one nation under Root Mongo Smith in the house. He said, I forgot, Bobby. When someone does something bad, they do have a track record. And they have done this before, meaning this behavior may have not been caught yet. Yeah, you're right, man. Like this lady that got George Pasciolla in jail, his wife, she had a record of doing it. She was scamming people before she met him. You know, some people have what's called the gift of gab. Y'all know what that is? They can talk. They ain't got to think about nothing. They just 24/7. And when they want something from you, guess what they're gonna do? Talk till you get it. Talk till they get it. Hey man, you like? And next thing you know, you don't give them all your money. That's what she had, the gift of gab. She can talk you out of anything she want to get. and that she done it before she got him. And then ain't no telling how many other people she done messed up like George. Right, train Bobby, you need one nation other. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. What's up, Michael? He said, do you need Bobby? Hi. The 24-year-old Filipino girlfriend was just supposed to purchase a plane ticket to meet Malaysia. Okay, all right, got you, man. Right, train Bobby, you need one nation. Murray, hey, what's up? He said, I used to call these people fools, but they're just lonely versus vulnerable people that need prayer. Yeah, man, a lot of men. I call them fools. I call them old and foolish. But that's a wrong. I should be saying lonely and foolish because you don't have to be old. Everybody get old now. Old is not bad. It's because if you have two choices: get old or die. Which one you want? I want to live. I'll be old. Give me the old. But yeah, most people that are in that position are just like you said. They're lonely. They let their loneliness get to them and make them vulnerable. And then people see that you have a lonely spirit on you, and that makes you vulnerable. And many people will take advantage of that vulnerability rather than trying to help you and get that vulnerability straightened up, tightened up. They want to take advantage of it, which uses you to get what they want to get from you. So it's wrong. I think everybody knows what loneliness is about. Loneliness is not a good place to be. Sometimes it can be if you use it the right way, but most of the people don't handle loneliness good. We handle it like, we get depressed, but sometimes if you use your loneliness to your advantage, it could be a good thing. I remember when what's the guy? Malcolm X. You remember Malcolm X, right? Malcolm X, the leader that got killed years ago. Malcolm X was in jail, and he had a bad history, man. He was a bad history. He was what are these people that run? He had a bunch of women running prostitute gang. All that. He was around, and then he got locked up. So he used his loneliness time. He was in single solitary confinement for a long time. He used that to build his mind up. He was lonely. You know what he did? He would get a encyclopedia and read it from front to cover. He read every volume of the encyclopedia. Then he used it to his advantage. He became a very, very literate individual, very, very intelligent, very, very articulate. So it's about how you use your time when you're lonely. Don't sit there and just cry and spill milk and just wallow and get up in the big ball in the corner. Who's that going to help? That can't help you. Don't help nobody else. You're just putting yourself further down to the ground. Let's go right train, Bobby. At least see one nation. Markel in the house. What's up, Markel? Good to see you. Got to see. Markel Tech Review. Markel got some more channels, y'all. Check out his Tech Review channel, man, on YouTube. Y'all know he got the military, the veterans channel as well. Check him out, man. Markel is the man in the house. He's gonna treat you right on any one of his channels. He's a man to be respected. Let's go, right train, Bobby Lee, one nation. John Smith, what's up, John? He said, these people do not think at times. It takes time to build trust. But now I hear people are marrying online without even meeting, just pure desperateness. Yeah, John. I always advise people not to take the online marriage route unless you're about to die. I'm sorry I said that, but that's the only way you want to do that, because you need to meet that person in person. You never know. There's going to be something about her when you see her in person that you just can't stand. I'm serious. A lot of times the internet hides a lot of things from your sight. I remember this time when I was dating this lady online. Her name was Susan. And I like Susan, man. I wanted to marry that woman. But I went to see her, man. There was some issues that I found out. Now. I talked to that lady for 6 months. Well, when I went to see her, man, like, people act differently in person than they do when they do on the line. I'm serious. So I had to back up off it. But yeah, you're right, man. Round chain by releasing one nation. Who we got? Derek, what's up, Rain, man? He said, you have to be broken, homeless, hungry, starving, understand how important building onto your money, holding onto your money. Yeah, man. You have to, when you've been down to the ground a few times like I have, nah, you don't give up $1 easy. Come on, man. I pulled myself up from the ashes too many times for somebody to take a dime from me and don't say nothing. When I give you something, you better earn it. Or if I'm giving it you just to be graceful and gracious, it's okay. If I'm giving you to give you a gift, okay, a donation or something like that, that's all right. But I'm supposed to get something from you, and you better earn that money. that's the thing about a lot of black men, not necessarily black men, but a lot of men, they will take a woman out on a date, right? And they say, let's go to eat. They had a nice dinner. They go to a nice restaurant. And at the end of the day, okay, let's go to the house, sweetheart. He said, go to the house? What you mean? I just go to the house. I ain't got to go to the house with you, sir. Wait a minute. Didn't I just get you a nice dinner? I spent $40 on you. Yes, sir. But let's go. See, when you spend some money on some people got in their mind, you spend some money on, they better put out. That's not the way it is. Let's go around. Everybody needs to eat One Nation. Who we got? Michael Coffee. Need some coffee for some Michael? He said, hello, the 74-year-old American foreigner flew from Texas to meet with her in Malaysia. She didn't show up there. Okay, I know. That's the same old story. No go, no show. Get your money, honey, and run. Yeah, a lot of Filipinos do that to people, man. Does that make it right? Does that make it wrong? You gotta look at it from both ways. It doesn't make it wrong for the lady because she said in her mind, the way she looks at it, he had money, I didn't have none. I got some now, and he ain't got nothing. That's all that makes it right for her. But into the man's eye, what did the man do? He gave her them. Did he give her the money? Or did she steal the money from her? Did she take it out of her hands forcibly? No. He gave her the money, right? He gave her money. So you gotta look at it. Part of it's his problem. You're 74 years old, you give a young girl money, that's a bad recipe. That's a recipe for disaster right there. 74-year-old man will give a 24-year-old woman a ton of money, and then he gonna say, she took my money. No, but you gave it to an old man. Stop that crying, stop that whining, and grow up.
What's up?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the lady in the house. We got Lacey D, Tuba Queen in the house. The lady of the hour, much power. I got to say, what's up, my baby lady? You all right?
Yeah,
Good. That's my lady, man. She's so sweet. She's so sweet, man.
Sweat, not sweet.
She's sweet and she's sweet. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my lady. Her name is Lisa D, Tuba Queen Dix, and that's the name y'all gave her, Tuba Queen. Y'all call her the Tuba Queen, but she is my queen. Hail to the queen! Let's go right to everybody. You see One Nation. Who we got? Markel in the house. Markel in the house. You see, unfortunately, the situation happens more often than you think because they so many desperate American men who don't do research about the country and the culture there. That is correct. A lot of Americans just don't get it. You got to research where you're going. You got to know where you're going. I mean, that's just, to me, and people like Mark Hill, we got the same type of mentality. That's just common sense to us. But to many people, that's never the first thing they think about. They just want to go. They don't think about what they're getting into. They don't think about what they're going into. They just go and don't have a clue, don't have a plan. And that's a recipe for disaster because people can look at you and say, he ain't ready. Let's take advantage of him. And next thing you know, they got you because you didn't look out where you were going to. You didn't understand what you were getting into, and people take advantage of people like that. You know what they call them? Knuckleheads. Let's go, Rocky. Rocky, everybody needs you One Nation. JM in the house. You said, if you are broke, you have to go back to the matrix. You can't be relying on the Philippine to pay you now, man. That's the problem I had with, remember the story today was George Pasciolla, the guy that got locked up. That was his problem. He begging a woman, and the woman's already gone from him. What kind of man is that? If she left you, buddy. You on your own. Go on, beg somebody. She already in Dubai. Man, come on, man. Get you a job. Go back to the USA, work, whatever. But you can't rely on somebody who already left you and took your money. That's the problem with him. I'm sorry she took his money. I'm sorry she left him. But part of the problem is George himself. He left himself open to be kicked in the butt. And that's what she did. She kicked his butt, she cleaned his clock, and turned him out. Let's go round turn about who we got.
Marfa Hayes, what's up, Gunny? Sir Markel, I agree.
Yeah, man. It's too many people out there that go into things blindly. They don't plan. They don't do research. They do nothing. And that's why they get jacked up. Round turn about One Nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D, hi. The 24-year-old told the 74-year-old foreigner she needed the money to fly there for a job.
Yeah, right.
OFW job.
Yeah, right. That's what he do. I had this lady one time, man. And she had me going for a while. To be honest with you, she had me going. That's when I was new to the game. She had me going, man. She was in Davao. And she had me saying, you know, I'm going to school. I'm going to be a nurse. And I have to take an exam, and I don't have the money. She started crying, man. I felt sorry for her, man. It's 1,200 pesos she needed. And I would get ready to send it, man. And I prayed about it. The Lord said, don't do it. And I was like, back on that thing. And then, long story short, man, I went not immediately right then. I told her I wasn't going to do it. But later on, I found out that she was scamming. She was scamming people for money, using that talk about I need money to take my test and all that. That's what and you know, there's a lot of people got their game down, man. You can to tell if it's a lie or not, you know what I'm saying? But it hurts your heart. But you have to be strong, you know, pain. Then you might feel some pain from the situation, and you might get some gain. Let's go, Ron Chain by releasing One Nation.
Monroe Smith, he said, you are right, Terry Fleming. As she said, a month foolish, you have to be homeless to really know about being hungry.
Anybody that's been down and out, you should be careful about your money and how you treat other people because you know what it means to be down and out. Okay, Terry Fleming's been out. He's been down and out for a long time, many times in his life. He's up riding strong now. He's made it through. God's blessed him to come through that, which is good. But he always remembered those days when he did not have. Okay, there was times in my life I remember I did not have. Okay, and I don't want to go back there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let somebody flim me, yin yang me out of my money like that. I'm not gonna do it. Let's go around train. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D, hello. The 74-year-old foreigner had never met the 24-year-old Filipina from Davao in person.
Yeah, that's what I tell you, man. That's a big lesson right there, Michael Coffee. Don't ever give people money on the internet that you've never met. Don't give them money. Don't give them nothing. I mean, you can talk to them. That's it. All they're going to get from you is some talk. Don't give them no money. If you give them some money, the first time you give them some money, guess what? They're coming back again for more. And you think there's going to be a little bit more? No, if you gave them 10, they're going to want 20 the next time. The next time they want 30. The next time, and it keeps adding up. Okay, don't do it, man. I mean, some of y'all already done it. You think I'm playing with you? Statistically speaking, most people, foreigners that deal with a Filipina for the first time, and they put that sad sack story on them, they will give it up. I would say 80 to 90% of men, especially me, because we always, I'm sorry, honey, because women made us feel good, right? So we like, what? You need money? I'll send you money. Because we feel sorry for them, and they know how to pull the heartstrings. Let's go around train Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. What up? Who we got?
In London.
What's up, London? How you doing, brother?
He said, what up, Bobby? Dropping that knowledge as usual.
Hey, God is good, man. All knowledge comes from the Most High God, and I think so because He blessed me, man. He blessed me with some of it, and I got to share with everybody else. I don't have much in the world, but what such as I have, I share with the world. Let's go around chain. Who we got?
Monroe, you're right, Bobby D. You have to use your mind instead of what's downstairs.
You can't do that, man. You got to leave the little head alone. When it comes to making solid decisions in your life, don't make those decisions based with your little head, okay? The little head don't think nothing but sex. That's all the little head got in his mind, sex. The big mind got everything in his mind. So you use your good knowledge. Any big decisions you got to make, any small decision you got to make, use this first. That first clears the way. It makes things clear. You can't. The little head don't have a good vision. The little head can't see very far. The little head don't know how to investigate. It's just like, come on, let's do. Who we got right there? Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Monroe, like, thumbs up, I said. Bobby, you have checked her rap sheet out, as she has a pretty long rap sheet.
Yeah, man. You know, you gotta check her out, man. You gotta check people out. And lots of people, do you need to use it to private detective, private investigator? I wouldn't say go all that far, because a lot of times people can get investigated so very quickly right over the internet. You hear me? There's so many ways you can check people out. If you gave me a name right now, I didn't know him from Adam. and you say, tell me something about this body. Tell me something about this person body. You know what I do? I can find out some information within the next 15 minutes. All I got to do is go on Google, do a Google search. If that don't pull up nothing, I go to Facebook. I go to YouTube. I go to LinkedIn. I go to all of these search databases online. It's going to come up with something on that person, okay? And then I'll tell you something about that person. And then there's other services that you can use that will charge you a little bit of money, $10, $15. They'll give you full details on that person, where they are, how old they are, their phone number, their email address, all of that stuff. So, guys, you don't have to get a PI to find out much. You know, you can do much of the stuff you can do yourself, okay? I'm serious. It don't take that much. You just got to have an understanding of how to search on the internet. That's all you need. Round train, Bobby, DC, One Nation. Who we got?
Michael, coffee.
Need some coffee.
DCD and BobbieD, hello. The 74-year-old foreigner went to Rafi Toffel trying to get his 1,200 USD back from the 24-year-old folks.
Yeah, I know. Same old story, man. You know, and he don't get it back. He trying, but he don't. That's what Rafi Toffel is so popular here in the Philippines. He tries to get the people that would scam, flam. He tries to get the money back. And sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Let's go around train BobbieD, DC, One Nation under. Woo, one love. Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Woo, what's up, Markel? He said jail in a foreign country is far different than any jail. You're right about that, man. You're right about that, man. Trying to come out here and go to jail in the Philippine jail cell. You sleeping on top of another buddy. You think you got a bed? Nah, you gonna sleep on the floor. They don't even have a bed for you. And I showed them a picture one time. People in the jail cell, there was no space. They were sleeping on top of each other. They were asleep. like sardine packed down in the can. And man, it stank up in there. I'm sorry, man. I ain't no other better word to say. It got an odor. It ain't like no motor. And then everybody got to use the same can. And somebody got to watch you while you trying to do that number two. Let's go. Right, everybody needs who we got.
Murphy Hayes have them investigated. It's not cheap, but they will investigate everything about them.
Yeah, you can get a PI. I mean, it gonna cost you some money, like I said. But much of that, some of that stuff you can do yourself, man. I never paid for an investigator. I always checked out people on my own. And then that's how I found this girl. Remember I told you this girl wanted me to send her money to help her go to school? That's how I found out about her. I searched on the internet before I gave her money. It showed me that she had several different she had several different Facebook profiles, and then I saw her talking to some men on the other profiles now. Let's go right, everybody. Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Lisa D, and BobbieD. Hello. The 74-year-old American foreign meet the 24-year-old Filipino online dating Filipino Cupid.
Okay. There's a lot of online dating sites out there, man. And you can use them, but you have to know what you're doing when you use these sites and know the people that are being on these sites and attracted to these sites. Filipino Cupid is one of the better sites out there, to be honest with you. But again, all sites have some bad points about them, and all sites have some good points. Let's go Ryan Train by the One Nation.
Jan Smith, he said that guy screwed up his retirement because he'd never done things sensible. Crazy.
Yeah, man, that's what I said. Straight up crazy, man. You gonna give this woman all that money, that's all you got. And then now he's stuck with a son. The little boy, I guess his grandparents are taking care of him now. And he got nothing, man. He got nothing but the clothes on his back. He had property. He had a ton of money in the bank. Now he got nothing but heartache and pain because he thought with his little head versus the big head. You know what I'm saying? Guys. If you want to get married to a Filipina, that's your business, okay? If you want to date a Filipina, that's your business, okay? But know what you're getting into. And if you get married to, get you a prenuptial if you got a lot of assets. You got property, you got money, and all like that, and you're going to live out here in the Philippines with them, get a prenuptial because everything belongs to them if you don't have a prenuptial, okay? When you come out here and marry a Filipina, everything belongs to them when it comes down to the bottom line. You know what I mean? Let's go. Ryan Train, who we got?
Smooth Sounds, marinating some good Ollie South Carolina chicken.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Leave the salt out, Smooth Sounds. Don't put no salt on that chicken. You don't need it.
But there's a sauce. Soy sauce.
You don't need no sauce, man. Leave it alone. doing nothing but bring your pressure up. Leave that salt alone. Leave that sauce alone. Let's go around chain. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, I think every American who goes to a foreign country needs to go straight where that country holds expats. Ask them why they are in jail and follow their laws religiously.
You better know about the laws before you come to a country, or you could get messed up. You think they when we get before the judge, he gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't know about our law that you couldn't bring dope in this country. Okay, we're not gonna charge you because you didn't know. You think that's what he gonna say? I gonna slam him, put him in the slammer. He said, ignorance is no excuse for the law, sonny. Get out of here. Right, everybody, this is One Nation. Who we got?
Michael Coffey, Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. If you haven't got to meet Filipina in person, don't send her in
There you
peace.
go, man. You heard? Did you hear what he said? You haven't met her in person? Don't send her a peso. Let's go around chain. Who we got?
Smooth. Lisa D chicken is 1,000 times better than Jollibee.
I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah, at least she cook some good chicken, man. And she has, the chicken that they cook out here, y'all. I'm talking about the native, the Filipino chicken. They don't put any breading on it. They don't put no flour on it. They just drop it in the grease.
Cannot afford.
I don't know. Because they can't afford that for it. I don't know, but I don't like it like that. Ooh. I like some flour on my chicken, salt, not salt, but some pepper, I like to fry it, man. But I like to eat the batter off the chicken. And then I get to the chicken. But that's why I'm very careful when I eat the chicken. Filipino food. Some Filipino food is good, but most of the stuff, I don't like. Let's go right
You
here.
don't like boiling chicken also.
Boiled chicken?
Oh.
I like boiled chicken.
But when we had that in the mountain, you didn't want.
No, I took the skin. I don't eat the chicken skin when it's boiled. I can't stand that taste. I'll pull the skin off the chicken and then I'll eat the meat. But I like boiled chicken. Ryan Chain Bobby, who we got?
Michael Coffey, BobbieD, hello. About 75% of these Filipinos on these online dating sites are scammers. The other 25% are looking for love.
I would say about 80%. That's my opinion. I say 80-20. Let's go, Ryan Chain Bobby, Easy One Nation.
Terry Fleming, a lot of Americans have life savings but no active income to rely on. And when that life savings is gone, they end for a world of hurt.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I'm gonna tell you, that's why when I was coming here to the U.S. to the Philippines before I got here, I had enough money to come here. I had enough, but I wanted more than enough because I knew that it would take more than enough if I wanted to stay out here. So that's why I did the 5-year thing. I put more money in my accounts and everything. Now then I found a way to make money online as well. So yeah, if you don't have a source of income to maintain your income, just a little savings, you're gonna need more than that. You're gonna need some constant income, dependable, reliable source of income if you live in a foreign country. I don't care what country you go to. It could be Africa, it could be Russia, it could be China. You got to have a dependable monthly source of income, an income stream, more than 2 income streams to live independently in any foreign country. Let's go round train by Easy One Nation.
Michael Coffey, BobbieD, hello guys. Man, you can't trust all those photos pics you see online dating sites.
True, man. People just put stuff up there to make themselves look good. That's why I said when you get to meet them, you say, well, you don't look like that online. Because they done Photoshop the picture.
Let's go. Michael Coffey, BobbieD, hi. Guys, men, Filipinas, ladies, Photoshop filter their pic to make it look way better than
That's what I said.
it is.
Photoshop. Let's go round train by Easy One Nation under groove.
Smooth. I got my blood pressure down to 142/73 last night.
Good. Okay, now let's keep it that way. How do you keep it that way, Smooth? You drink the water like I told you, 10 to 12 glasses a day, 1 gallon of water a day. Okay? What you laughing for?
1 gallon.
If you have 8 to 10 glasses of water, there's a gallon. When you add it up, these she know that's what I drink. I drink 8 to 10 glasses of water every day, and that keeps my pressure low. And I eat bananas. Eat some bananas, man. I'm telling you, bananas have potassium in them. Potassium drops your pressure as well. So I'm glad you got it down low, brother, but you got to keep it down there, okay? And then I told you about meditation. Go on YouTube, find a channel with meditation yourself. Sit yourself down, close your eyes, and let the meditation tapes guide you through relaxing every part of your body, relaxing your breathing, and I guarantee you your blood pressure will go down. Okay? A lot of times you don't have to use all that medicine. Now, don't stop using medicine. That's what you got. Doctor gave it to you for a reason. But I don't play that. Let's go. Roger, who we got?
Michael, coffee, BobbieD, hello. Make sure you're saving your quarters so next year, 2022, you can meet the Filipina like in person.
That's right, man. Gonna need that money to get here. So might as well start saving it up now. Let's go.
Marfa Hayes, where is India on the color scale, Bobby? I know it was really bad there.
India, India was doing real bad as part of the pandemic. They're doing better than what they were. Because they got a lot of vaccines. They made their own vaccine. The country of India, and the two things India's got going for them. Number one, they make the vaccines for Pfizer and a whole bunch of different companies in India. Okay, so that helps their economy. Number two, they made their own vaccine for their country. They just vaccinated over 1 billion people in their country. So they're doing okay. They're doing better now.
Billion?
A billion. A billion.
They
Not
have
a million. A billion.
billion population
Yeah.
there?
China got 1 billion. China did 2 billion. They got a lot of people in India and China. Anyway, India is one of the most populated countries in the world, and so is China. Anyway, but as far as you say, where's India on the color scale? Okay, as far as color, Indians come in all kinds of color. There's dark Indians, there's jet black Indians, look blacker than me, like the night. Some Indians are like African, man. You can't tell. But then when you talk to them, they say, I'm from India. You know, but yeah, all kind of colors of India. As far as India here, Indians here are all over this place.
I think he's talking about red. You know the breaking news you did on your videos.
Breaking news on what?
Red alert, something like that, on the color scale. I think that's what he's asking.
Oh, you mean okay? I got that. All right. As far as India is on the. I think India's on the yellow list. India's on the yellow. India's not on the red list. Okay. Anything that's not on the red list is either on the green list or the yellow list. Okay. So I think India was on the yellow list. They can come and go to India. The only country on the red list, which means they cannot come here, is Romania. So India should be on the yellow list. So just like the United States is on the yellow list. Okay, now I got you. There you go. I was going all over the place. All right.
Marva Ace, Lisa D, why is that? Because she knows there are plenty of Filipinos looking for a cano.
Yeah, she know. I ain't got to tell her that.
What?
Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah, she know. And most Filipinos understand that. So they know when Filipinos are happy with the man they got, they're going to straighten it out. You know, they don't try to mess around like that because they know somebody good to them, they want to keep them. Let's go around train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Okay. Monroe. Bobby, what I found out in my lifetime is that some people put on a good show for you until you start living with them. And then you start seeing all the bad things about them, as I know this.
Yeah, man. That's what happens a lot. I'm telling you, man, they'll be your best friend when y'all just dating or when you just trying to talk to them. But once y'all living together or you get married or whatever.
That's right.
See how she said?
See what she said?
All the free comes out. You know, because they got you, man. You know? But, we went through that phase in our marriage. On our first year, there were things I didn't really expect from her and things she didn't expect from me. And we clashed.
Good thing we survived.
Yeah, we survived. Remember that I think I told you about the stages of relationship. We went through the problem part of it, problem solving, problems part of it, right? So we survived it because we talked and we sat down. We were just by ourselves together. I said, we got to work this thing out. We just talk until we worked it out, until we understood that she had to put up some of my mess. And I understood I had to put up with some of her mess. That's how we learn to survive. I understand some of the things she goes through, and she has to do it because she's her, and she understands me. Some things she does I don't like. Some things I do that she don't like, but we have agreed to deal with it, and that's what we do. That's how you survive. You compromise in a relationship, and when you cannot compromise, you're gonna have all hell break loose in that relationship. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD. You want to on the
Smooth. Yes, I drank 7 glasses of water today. 8 ounces I'm done cooking.
Yeah, get you 10. I need you to do 10 to 12, okay? 10 to 12 glasses of water every day. And once you start doing it, it will feel like a chore. It's going to be hard. But once you continue to do it, it's going to be easy. And when you don't do it, your body be craving that water. When I don't get my water, I'm like, thirsty. You know what? I got to, I be trying to get my water. Because I do 8 to 10 glasses a day. And it's a mandatory for me to have my liquids. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Smooth. Wish I can show my fried chicken on Facebook, but I'm in Facebook jail for now.
Okay, what you done done? You know what? It
Why?
don't take much to get in Facebook jail. Facebook is so serious now. And you can make one common crazy statement. This little, hey,
They will block you?
They will block you up. They don't play. They don't play now. I don't know. But you know what? Facebook is going ready. Get ready to change your name. Yeah, I did a report on that.
I thought they will change it this week.
They had a meeting yesterday. So they should be changing the name in the near future. They probably have to vote on it or something. But they're going to be changing their name because they got a bad reputation now. And the country is getting ready to put some laws on them because they need to. Facebook is the reason Orange Man got elected. One of the main reasons. Facebook and Twitter. Okay? They spread a bunch of lies about Hillary. Okay? Spread a bunch of lies. So, yeah, I think they need to be regulated, especially Facebook. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, I sent you a message explaining it.
Okay, I'll look for it, man. I ain't checked my message. Sorry, I ain't checked my message in a few days, but I'll check it out.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. I said the foreigner man was 75 at first, but he was 74-year-old. He said because Rafi Tofu tried to help him.
Yeah, man. Old man, know who you are, know where you are, and keep your money in your pocket, okay? You old, and I understand you old. You understand you old. There's nothing wrong with being old, but don't be an old fool. That's what I'm saying. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
John Smith. I know that Filipinos wear long sleeves, tops, jumpers, and other stuff to protect their skin from the sun. But it is the tropics, and does it become uncomfortable, sweating badly, and so on?
It's uncomfortable, but they're used to it because a lot of women, when they have to work in the heat, they'll have long sleeves up and they have a hat on their head and they have a scarf under their hat, cover their hair up. So the sun is
Burns.
yeah, the sun burns, and it's more devastating to have that sun burn you than to have the protection on your skin. So they learn to put up with the protection because the burning is worse than the protection they have, the long sleeve. So
Yeah,
they
it
used
hurts your skin. The sun, the heat of the sun, when it hit to your skin, it hurts.
damage you. Yeah,
Yeah.
feels bad. So that's why they wear it. But they've learned to put up with the deal with it. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation on the roof.
John Smith, would it be smarter to live several islands away from her family? Yeah.
I think, to me, I think it's. I wouldn't want to live with my wife's family. We had that option, and I said no. Lisa D said no first, because she know families getting your business. They getting your business. Filipino families getting your business. Even in America, they want to get in your business. So no, you want to. I wouldn't say several islands away, but you don't want to live next door. That's for sure. And you don't want to live anywhere close to them. I give yourself at least an hour's drive away, 20 minutes, 30, because they want to run your business, And the problem is, if you get one of these Filipinos that like to talk, she would tell her mama everything, your sister everything, and she'll say stuff. And then when you get in front of them, you don't know she told him something. You said, why'd you slap my daughter? You said, what? Because she done told. Let's go Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, me and my Filipina decide we are going to live as far as we possibly can from family.
Good idea. Because me and Lisa D live in Cebu City. And her family's in Manila. That's 3 hours away. And so that's all we need is them to stay away. Not stay away, but I think she believed in us having a distance, and so did I. That's how we agree on it. Because she knows the importance of how family can interrupt your relationship. She knows that, and I do too. So we decided together that Cebu City is for us. Let's go around train. Who we got?
You don't want to live in a mountain also.
No, I didn't want to live in the mountain. I don't like that mountain life.
Listen, Marfe Hayes, I know my chance. We have to travel anywhere near family. We will be in disguise.
Yeah, hey, man. The family can be your worst enemy sometimes. But then sometimes it can, if you got a good family, they can be a blessing sometimes. Let's go round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Jen Smith, Marfe Hayes, smart move. Cuts out potential future problems.
Yeah, you stop the family feuds. It really does. The less, let's put it like this: the less, as a foreign man, the less you around their family, probably the better. Because the more you around them, the more problems gonna come up. Let's go round train by releasing One Nation.
Marfe Hayes, yeah, you're right, Sir Monroe, because I'm not a small business and farmers loan organization.
I tell you, man. I tell you what I did when I first married Lisa D. The first thing I did when we went to our reception, we had a wedding, right? Then we had a reception right after it. And when I got up and said, my time to talk came up, I got up and said, "Good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to be married to Lisa D. She's the love of my life. But I want to let you know, I'm not going to be no ATM machine for you." They hated my guts after that. Let's go.
Crook Mark, what's up, Crook?
What's up, Crook Mark?
What say you, BobbieD and Lisa D?
Oh, you know we blessed and highly flavored of the lie. Let's go. I say good to see you, man. What we got?
Marfe Hayes, what up, Sir Crook? Doing good. Crook Mark, Cloud Train Crew, what it do? And that rhymes.
Hey, dude, blessed, man. We blessed and highly flavored of the Lord. Let's go.
Crook Mark, what say you, Marfe Hayes?
Murphy, hey, doing good, man. You know how we do. Let's do Crook Mark. Yeah, I'm better than I deserve, my brother from another mother. Ryan James, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Crook Mark, hey, Bobby, wasn't King Arthur a member of the Love Train Crew?
King Arthur was, man. I don't know what happened to King
He's
Arthur.
gone.
One day King Arthur was here, and the next day he was gone.
I think
So-
somebody phoned him.
Somebody what?
Phone shop. Phone him.
She said somebody pawned him to a pawn shop. I don't know what happened. King Arthur's a blessed man. I like King Arthur. He just, something I said, or maybe something I did, or maybe something somebody else did.
Or
I don't
maybe
know.
he's tired of listening to BobbieD and Lisa D.
No, you know what I think, man? Here's what I think. I think King Arthur left us for a reason, but he may have left us coming on the show, but he's probably listening to us every day. And a lot of people do that. They don't come on the show, but they like what they hear, and they like to hear us. So listen to us. So he's probably listening. Let's go. Round train by releasing One Nation.
Marfe Hayes, blessed and highly favored, even though I don't deserve it, Sir Crook Mark.
Amen. 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 Round train by releasing One Nation.
Marfe Hayes, yes, Crook Mark, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was. He probably still is, but he just don't come on the show. I guarantee. Because you know what, man? When you quit, King Arthur was on the show for a long time. For him to just quit not hearing us or any other, he might quit coming on the show. But I guarantee you, when we come on,
He will come back again. Because he was, long time he was out from our love train.
yeah, he
came
did this
back.
before, y'all. He first started the show was right. Then he quit. Long time. I thought he was gone. Then he came back all of a sudden. I was like, what? Where you been? Yeah. So he might do it again. I don't know. People come and go. But you know what, man?
Is gone.
But let me tell you this, man. When you have a YouTube channel, that's the nature of the beast. Okay? That's the nature of people. Some people come and they go. You never see them again. Some people come, they go, and they come back. And then some people come, they go, they come back, they go, in and out, in and out. It doesn't matter. I like people that's consistent, but I understand the nature of this game. There's some people going to be with me to the end, okay? I just got to say that. Some people going to be with me to the end, okay? And then there's some people that's not. That's just the way it is. I understand that, and I move forward in my life because of that. But the people that are not here, there's some people that are not here, and I know they're supposed to be here. Huh? You think I'm playing with you? I know. Because they were sent here for a reason. And when they're not here, you think they're hurting me? No, they're hurting themselves. Let's go, Ryan Jane. Who we got?
Marfe Hayes, Bobby, do they go to jail for scamming in the Philippines? Because I heard they don't. Is that true?
Yeah, they go to jail. They scam here all the time. They scam each other. Some Filipinos scam each other out of money all the time. And they go to jail for it. You ever heard of somebody, if somebody shows some bad pictures on Facebook about you, and they catch, they go to jail for that. Some nude pictures, or something, they'll go to jail for that. And they got this thing about cyber libel. If you say something bad about somebody and it's not true, they can take you to court for that. They do that all the time out here. Cyber libel is huge out here. I'm telling you, man. Y'all better learn the laws before you come out here. That's all I got to tell you. Let's go, Ron Chain. Who we got?
Perfect. I smooth. I said it before. I sent my ex dry good food plus over 200 packs of Kool-Aid. That New Year's Eve, she was a camp to come with me selling the Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid.
I sent my ex dry good food plus over 20 packs of Kool-Aid. That's New Year's Eve. She was cam to cam. Okay. So she was selling the Kool-Aid on the camera. Okay, I got you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? She knows that you like Kool-Aid, and she like Kool-Aid too. But she have Kool-Aid out here?
Yeah, there's a Kool-Aid.
Really? Okay.
For the kids, right?
Yeah.
If you have a fever, what's that?
Come on, y'all.
Cool fever.
No, that's not. Woo. Now, that's not it, Lisa. The Kool-Aid is a drink. It's a drink that it's a powdered mix, right? You put it in a glass of water, you mix it up. Sometimes it's sugarless. Sometimes you have to put sugar in it. That's what we call Kool-Aid. A lot of African Americans. Now she's getting it.
I didn't know, but like a juice.
Yeah, like a juice water. But a lot of African Americans are raised up on that Kool-Aid. Okay, so that's what he's talking about. Kool-Aid. Okay, package comes in a little small package. Kool-Aid. She feels so embarrassed, but it's nothing to be. She's not American, man. She's Filipino, and that's what she don't know. If you don't know, you just don't know. And if you don't know, my mom always told me, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Let's go, Ron Chain, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Michael Coffee. Michael B. He said, "What's going on, BobbieD? I hope you and Lisa are well. How now came in late? How now is he still in Philippines or back in the States? And is infrastructure and internet getting better?" Okay, let me read that again. What's going on, BobbieD? Hope you and Lisa are well now. Came in late. Okay. I'm still in the Philippines. And he said, how's the infrastructure? Infrastructure here, internet, first of all, internet still sucks. Okay. Internet's one of the worst in Southeast Asia. Okay. It's gotten a little bit better, but still bad. Okay. They have a new company out here called Dito. They're the third telecommunications company. They're making the competition better, but the service still sucks. Yeah. So if you come to the Philippines expecting A1 excellent service, it depends on what part of the country you go in. If you go to Manila, you can get real good service there, most of Manila. But other places, don't forget about it. But so as far as the infrastructure, they're building a lot of roads, bridges, and tunnels. They're building trains, subway in Manila. So things are getting a little bit better. Ron Chain, BobbieD, One Nation.
What's that?
Minimize that, Lisa D. No, here. Yeah. Do that X right there. X.
Not now.
X, Lisa D. X. Okay, you don't follow instructions. I said minimize. She closed it out. It has to run, Lisa D. You got to follow instructions. Let's go, Ron Chain, BobbieD. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. You go to the Philippine jail. Your mat will mat. Yeah? Your mat will mat.
Yeah, mat to mat, because you be sleeping on somebody. Let's go, Ron Chain. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. I mean, your mat will be mat.
I'm telling you, man. Ron Chain, who we got?
Smooth. 16 cups make 1 gallon.
Yeah, man. I drink about 8, 10, some days 12 gallons a day. Okay,
so
12 gallons.
10
Wearing glasses
is
a
not
day.
1 gallon.
I don't know, but I always thought about 12 was a gallon. So he's saying 16. I don't drink it, but then I drink about 12 gallons, 8 to 12 gallons a day, and that's enough to keep my pressure low. Okay, and plus I eat bananas. I eat at least 2 or more bananas every day. And I exercise. That's another option that you have to do. If you want to keep your pressure in control, you can't just sit up there and eat, and don't do no exercise. You have to exercise your blood pressure. You have to exercise your body, because the metabolism, all of that controls, or it comes into play when it's regulating your blood pressure. You don't exercise, you call the party on problem. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. I like the Coca-Cola chicken, but never had a chance to make it.
Lisa D made some of that. You like it?
No, I don't like.
She didn't like it either. Roger, who we got?
Smooth, but you're right. 1 gallon is now the recommended intake.
Yeah, I do about 8, sometimes 10. Well, 8, 10, and then sometimes 12. Usually I do 8 to 10, but sometimes 12 a day. And that's enough for me. I don't want to do too much where I have to get up every 5 to 10 minutes when I'm sleeping. So I try to make it. I try to do all my liquids drinking. I try to do it before 9 o'clock at night. If I have to drink it after 9, I'm up going to the restroom. Let's go. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. A lot of Americans end up in jail with the same people that they've treated awful on the streets, as you know what that means.
Yeah, man. That happens, man. Karma. What goes around comes around. That's what happens. So you gotta be careful how you treat people. Because what goes up gonna come back down. Let's go, Ron James. Who we got?
Smooth. Mr. Hayes, try Dr. Pepper chicken.
Okay, Dr. Pepper chicken. Ron James, Family Lead, One Nation under a group, one
Murphy
love.
Hayes. Yep, Sir Terry. It's the big payback time.
The big payback. Y'all remember what James Brown said? Get ready, you mother, for the big payback. Hit me. Let's go.
Murphy Hayes. Sir Smooth, I sure will.
Ron James, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Michael, Coffee, Lisa D, and BobbieD. Hi. Top 5 COVID-19 vaccines: Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, Novavax, AstraZeneca from Nursement.
Ron James, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, yes, sir. Murphy, the end up the bottom rang in the poke.
Pokey. That means the jail. So.
Okay.
She
I'm not
didn't know
saying
that.
anything.
God, she don't. That's a term she don't know. Ron James, who we got?
Crookmark, Facebook changed their name to Meta.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Because I brought a video, a recorded video to you guys. Remember last week, 2 days ago, and I told you in that recorded video that Facebook Facebook was going to change their name. So they met yesterday, and according to Crookmark, they've now changed their name to Meta. That's because they're going to be what's called a metaverse company. Okay, they're not going to be just a social media company anymore. They're going to be a metaverse company. That means they're expanding their view and their broadcast. They're expanding their global influence on the world. They want to do. They're getting into this what's called this stuff where you're looking at glasses and you see all kind of altered states and stuff like that. So they're broadening out, and so it's rightfully so. They have a bad name as Facebook. They got to get rid of that name and try to get into a new, reinvent themselves, because people are getting ready to regulate them big time. I told you, because of Facebook, Orange Man got in office. And Twitter, guess what now? Orange Man is banned on Facebook. Orange Man is banned on Twitter. Orange Man is banned on YouTube. That's why Orange Man got to come out with his own social media company, and we're gonna see how that works out. Let's go, Ron Chain. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, Facebook has given me freedom to say and act a fool nowadays.
Yeah, Facebook. You see how much act a fool you do when they shut you down. They put me in Facebook jail a few times. Remember they locked me out?
Yeah.
I was locked out. Sometimes they'll lock you out for a week, 10 days. It depends on what you do or what you say.
24 hours.
One time, man, I had a good Facebook fan page, and I don't know what happened. One day I'm trying to go on my fans page and say you've been banned. I said, what? They shut my fan. I have to start a new fan. I don't know why. And
I think if somebody reporting.
Okay. When you try to find out what's going on, they got all kind of yin yang that you can't understand, and they never give you the real reason. That's why I don't like Facebook that much. Man. I'm sorry. I get on it because I have to, but they need to regulate Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Roger, BobbieD, who we got?
Smooth. BobbieD, I had the pleasure of going to Charleston, South Carolina. Best stream and grits ever. I'm sure you know how to make it for Lisa.
I made grits for Lisa D. She know how to cook grits well. You know how the difference they cook the grits they cook out here in the Philippines is not like the grits you know in the South. Okay, we know grits is smooth, creamy, right?
The grits The one that you said, that's we feed that for babies.
Okay.
Small.
Yeah, creamy grits.
Oh,
Okay.
this for babies.
Okay, I'll eat some. Got me off my subject. The grits, man. The grits that we eat in the South is creamy, smooth, right? But the way they eat it here is clumps. You know, hard grits, clumped
Hard.
up. That's how they eat it normally for the people. Now, for the babies, as she was saying, they'll feed the babies creamy grits like we eat, like the adults eat in the USA. So it's a big difference when you say grits. And grits is hard to find out here, man. You got to really look for it. You know, right?
Yeah, in the city, but in the province they have a lot.
Okay, it's hard to find in the city. But yeah, man, as far as shrimps, I can't eat shrimp, man. She loves that's Lisa D loves some shrimp, man. That's just her thing. I can't eat it.
Even I'm allergic.
I'm allergic. I'm allergic. I can't eat it. But she says she allergic, but she eats it all the time. Let's go right there. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD. Hi. Top 5 countries with the COVID-19 Delta variant. Number 1, Russia, India, China, Brazil, Portugal. Number 5.
Okay. Round chain Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, Facebook is under so much security,
Scrutiny.
that they have to crack down on what the members say.
Right. Recently, guys, if you recall, there was someone who went to the Senate congressional hearings, and she was a Facebook former employee, and she reported that Facebook was abusing the public and was just trying to get money, and they didn't care what people said. All kind of hate messages was on Facebook, all kind of racial slurring people, all kind of stuff. They just did it for the money, and she reported it to Congress. She said it's wrong. They need to be regulated. I agree with her 100%. Facebook, Twitter, all these companies, you cannot allow people to say mean, disheartening things to other people and other races. It is wrong. It is demeaning. And you can say that for freedom of speech all you want. You don't have no freedom to tell me I'm an N-word in my face and I'm supposed to be happy about that. Nah. And then you stop it. And Facebook needs to be regulated like all the rest of them. Let's go. Round chain, Bobby. Who we got?
Smooth. King Arthur said the last time he was here, it will be a while before he will be back. I miss the round table.
Yeah, King Arthur, man, you know, he's a good guy, man, but, you know, I'm like this, man. If you don't want to be here, I don't want you here. I'm straight up with you, man. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be hard. I'm trying to be polite about it. If you do not want to be here, I don't want you here. I want you to be where you want to be. If you want to be here, I want you here. I want you to be here. I don't want nobody to be where they don't want to be. Okay? That's just plain and simple. I love the guy. King Arthur is one of the best guys I met. But if he don't want to be here, let him go on where he want to be. Let's go. Ryan James, who we got?
Well, you're angry.
I'm not angry. I'm just trying to say, you know, hey, if you supposed to be here, you want to be here, come on, man, we want you. But if you don't want to be here, get gone. Don't come back. Let's go, Ryan James, who we got?
Come on. Terry, play me. Sometimes the everyday events of life, nature, and divided attention, King Arthur may be going through one of the events that take much of his time.
We don't know what's happening with King Arthur, but we know that he's not coming on the show. That's all we know. I don't have a way to talk to him. I don't have a way to reach out to him. And I did reach out to, what's the other guy name?
Frederick Mason.
I did reach out to Frederick. He never responded. I said, man, what's going on? You know, I asked him, I said, you okay, man? I said, we haven't seen you in a while, man. Is anything I said, anything I did wrong? Let me know, and I apologize. He never responded. So I don't beg people, man. You know, I don't do that. If they want to be here, I want you here. But if you don't want to be here, get gone. Let's go round train by releasing One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, King Arthur, and Frederick Mason were the kings of mirth. I really miss those guys.
They were really nice guys, and I have no reason, I have no understanding of why they left or if they're coming back. But again, my policy is this: and when you run a Facebook channel, people are going to come. Some people are going to die with you and ride with you. They're going to be down with you for whatever you do. You know, they're going to be with you. And then there's some that just, you know, come and go, come and go, come and go. They're not with you. You know, you say one thing wrong, they're gone. You know, and then some people go and come back. You know, it doesn't matter to me because I ain't going nowhere. And I'm here for the people that work for here with me. I'm here for the people that ride with me. I'm here for the people that die with me. But if you don't want to be on my train, it's okay, man. Let's go. Ryan James, who we got?
Smooth. Yeah, Lisa D laughed the last time I said Kool-Aid. I guess she laughing at the word.
Nah, she thought you were talking about something else. Left. Round trip about it, Lisa. Who we got?
Tara Fleming, 12 to 16 glasses of water is good for you. 12 to 16 gallon. Huh? Gallon?
Girl, 16 gallons. That's too much, man. You about overdose on the water. Let's go right there. Who we got?
Tara Fleming will send the body into toxic shock.
I know. I can't. You can't drink that much water, man. It's like going in the ocean and drinking the ocean.
Taking a bath. Marfa Hayes, you're right, Sir Terry. Too much water can cause adverse effects on the body.
Yeah, you don't want to drink. If you're talking about 12 to 16 gallons, that's entirely impossible. Before you got to 16, you'd be passed out and your body be in toxic shock because it's overdose. So 8 to 12 gallons, 8 to
Gallon.
I'm sorry,
Glasses.
8 to 12 glasses is pretty much it's enough for any one person. Now, recently they're saying that you need more than that. Okay, but I drink between 8 to 10, sometimes 12 glasses a day. That's enough to keep my pressure, my metabolism in a stable way. Because the more water you drink, the faster your body metabolizes fat and it makes your body operate more efficiently. Remember now, the body is made up of more water than any other substance in your body. Your brain functions better when there's water up in there. Every part of your body functions better when it's more lubricated with water. That's the way it is. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Smooth. I will watch out for that water thing.
I'm sorry. Do your research. Water is one of the best things. And you know, what happens is people would cut out a lot of problems in their bodies if they would only drink water. I know a person. She used to be my sister-in-law. Sister-in-law? Yeah, anyway. She didn't drink water. Believe it or not.
Soda.
She did not drink water. You know what she drank? Coca-Cola. She said, I don't like the taste of water. She drank Coca-Cola. And you know what happened to her? She wound up in hospital. She had to have surgery on kidneys and stuff. Got her kidneys all messed because she didn't drink water. You know? So, God. And sometimes you feel thirsty. Sometimes you ever feel thirsty? You ever feel thirsty? Sometimes you ever feel hungry? You're not hungry. You're actually thirsty. Because sometimes your body gets confused about, do you need water? Do you need food? And you think it's food, but you actually need water. Man, drink your water, man. Roger, BobbieD, Lisa, one. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Yeah, I had a page called Poets Corner. They closed that site took about 25 for my poems that I never backed up, so they are lost forever.
Oh, that's a shame, man. I had on my page that they took, man. I had about 700 members on the page, man. I had built that up, and they closed it down. I'll never forgive them for that. And I kept trying to figure out why they wouldn't give me. I don't know to this day why they did that. They give you some roundabout and you violated our policy. I said, tell me the policy. What they wouldn't do that. That's what makes me. I don't like some things about Facebook. And to this day, they put me in Facebook jail for some crazy stuff. Let's go around here. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, do you think Mita will be bit?
I think Meta will be better. I hope so, because guess what? If they don't get better, Congress is going to break them up. You all heard of monopoly law? And because they think they're monopoly, they'll bust them up. You remember what they did to AT&T? They busted up AT&T because of monopoly. They're going to wind up doing the same thing to Facebook. They might do it with the Google too. We don't know. But they'll find a way. What happened to Facebook and Twitter? They got on Orange Man bad nerves, okay? And when that happened, everybody started looking at them. And Orange Man is still putting pressure on people to look at them. So Facebook has done some dirt. They messing people personal files and selling it. They sold them to the Russians. All kind of stuff they did that you don't know about. But the Congress is now beginning to find out about, and they're going to regulate them. They need to be. They had a very strong role in election of Orange Men. Okay, they really did. And if we don't wind up, they're going to have another strong role in the election of the next president. Okay, and so we they need to be regulated. Twitter, all of them, man. You know, that's just the way it is. You can't just go around and use people personal information to your benefit and don't give the people payment for it. You know, if you're gonna use my stuff, at least pay me or tell me. They don't even tell you. Let's go around train BobbieD. Who we got? Jerry Fleming. He said, I have gastrointestinal. Huh? Who is that?
My sister.
Okay. I have gastrointestinal problems for 7 days. I shut my phone down and rocked and paying for all those. I hate, man. I used to have some gastro back in the day. I don't have it now. But that stuff is it'll get you, man. It hurts you. But depending on what you got, you have to clean your body out. Because when you get that gastrointestinal stuff, this gas, this build up, something blocking in you. It's costly. So you have to get some toxic cleaner to clean your body out, the system out every so often, like once a month. Go to the herb store and find you a good cleaner to clean it out. And one thing you want to do is make sure that you get a colon cleanser. Okay? Whenever you guy or anybody gets up like 40 plus, you want to get your colon cleansed or get a colonoscopy. I got a colonoscopy when I was 40 years old, and I was fine. But a lot of people find a lot of stuff you can find early when that colonoscopy will keep you from going to the hospital, keep you from getting blocked up. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do. So, you know, check yourself out, man. You ride and train BobbieD C1. Who we got? John. He said, can Lisa indeed BobbieD, sir? No. I can't surf, man. I can swim a little bit. At least you can't surf either. But we go to the beach every now and then. We have been going a lot of places since the pandemic, but I can't surf. She can't either. But we like to go to the beach when we can. Ryan Train BobbieD, who we got? Michael Coffin, Nisa. It's listening, BobbieD. Hi, Salamat. Another good show. God bless. I'm being keep faith. Remember. Thanks so much, Ryan Train BobbieD. Okay, Lisa D went on the phone and she's talking to the cousin. Lisa D. What? Why you left us? Tell him you have to call her back.
Wait,
You need the show to talk to you. So come on, man. She called you back. Ryan Train BobbieD. Michael, he said, right there. Ryan Train BobbieD. Jerry Fleming, this I got you, man. Ryan Train BobbieD.
That's it.
All right, that's it. All right, guys. It's been real.
Real.
Let's go, Lady.
Thank somebody right here. Terry Fleming, I have had a VA, best doctors and specialists on it, and no help.
What? They couldn't help you? The VA couldn't help you with that?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's something else. Well, you know, when you get there's a lot of things that some doctors can't deal with. You don't know what to do. That way you have to be your own doctor, and you have to time contact Dr. Jesus to heal your body. And what you do, what I do, man, whenever something's wrong, I feel something's wrong with me, you know what I do? I pray, number one.
Eat some fruits.
Can I finish, please, D? Whenever I feel something wrong with me, I pray, number one. Number two, I find out, based on the symptoms I have, is there herb that can help me with that? And then I go online.
Search it.
And then I find what herb or tea or whatever I can get that will help me with that, that's non-medicated, and I try that first. If that doesn't work, then I might see a doctor. But that's how I roll, man. I try to stay away from the medicine stuff as much as possible because medication and stuff always have some kind of side effects. Or what do you say, Lizzie? Eat fruit?
Oh.
Fruit is good too. You know, it depends on what condition you have. Fruit will loosen up. It gives you fiber. If you eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, it gives you fiber and it loosens up your intestinal system a lot. So
just do a smoothie, sir.
That's what you drink smoothie. This didn't fix me.
Because we don't have banana.
Well, we gotta get some of that. She didn't fix me. I get a smoothie every morning.
Every morning we have fruit smoothie. We have banana, apple every day.
Mango.
Mango. I put celery now and cucumber.
Celery is one of the best things you can use to lower your blood pressure.
Diabetes also.
I don't remember that. But you want to mix it up in a smoothie. Or you can buy you some celery juice. Google it and see what I'm talking about. Let's go. Ryan Train BobbieD One Nation.
That's good.
All right, guys. It's been real.
We still have.
Oh, you got some
Jen
more?
Smith, off to bed now. Good night from Chile,
All right.
England.
All right, Jen. Good to see you, my guy. Have a
He
good
will
one.
go to his dreamland now. Tara Fleming, no. Tara Fleming, nothing helps, just rock with the pain.
Well, if that's all you can do is what you do, you'll be all right. Sometimes you need to have the pain and the rain before you get the gain. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do with that one. And good thing that you can get over it. It's not lasting forever. That's the good part about it. Let's go.
That's it.
All right, guys. This deep.
Thank you, Sir Terry, for the donation again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Terry.
More blessings, much love.
Much love.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Our Facebook page is called the Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video, and we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for better information. As of January 1, 2020, all veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. And we have a merchandise available for you to purchase. It's called lifeandfieldbobbied.com. Go to that website, and if you want a cup, a mug, shirt, hat, visor, or whatever you want, we got some stuff for you. Okay, let's go.
let's do our closing clips.
All right, guys, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real.
We got to go. We got to go. We got to
go. This is Bobby.
I will say BobbieD. And the Tuba Queen Lisa D.
Saying take care
God bless.
and
Peace.
peace.
Have a good night.
Good night, guys.